Joey, we're pretty much ready for you to do the recap whenever you're ready to.
Okay. Yes. I mean, as long as you don't mind adding Ben, like, pretty much right at the beginning,
He
because
said he doesn't get off until 8:30, which I'm assuming is 9:30 my time.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
because he
right.
sent that after 8:30. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot different time zone, right? Okay.
Oh yeah, he's not even off yet.
Okay. Yeah. The time zone is what was confusing me.
Gotcha.
All right. Open up my recap. Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. Let's take a drink of water.
I'm actually gonna go grab a thing of water here myself.
All right. Am I good? Am I good to go?
Yep, go for it.
All right. Welcome everyone to our 30th D&D session. This is going to be where I give a little bit of a recap and catch you guys up kind of on what's happened up to this point. So most recently, the party has been dealing with some problems caused by an individual named Aerolith, an elven male that the group brought back from them from an island known as the Island of Mistaken Magic. This was a place that was created tens of thousands of years ago, back when the arcane arts were still very much a new thing. The island was used as a place to banish and exile creatures that were the results of failed spells, botched transmutations, that sort of thing. So lots of strange beasts. They fought some really weird creatures when they were on that island briefly. But anyways, they chose to rescue this man and bring him back upon their return. This was several months ago. Unfortunately, the actions of Aerolith that they had to deal with, who is seemingly now gone rogue and is nowhere to be found, managed to cause the entire mountain range around them to begin to collapse. This forced them to go underground into the dungeons beneath Kogan's temple. The mountain collapsing, unfortunately, also caused them to be sealed within this dungeon, leaving them with only one potential method of escape, which is through the Underdark. So slightly scared, they agree it's the only option, gotta do it. Kogan leads them to the entrance that goes down further beneath his temple's dungeons that will take them to where they don't want to go but need to go. They descend down into the Underdark and travel for hours and hours and hours through a passageway that just descends down as it twists and turns. And finally, they reach an opening that leads to a very large room, which seems to be empty at first, but they find out very quick that there's a giant, essentially a lightning maze inside. The walls were invisible until they were touched by metal or interacted with. It was basically an invisible electrified maze. During their trek through this maze, they managed to make it through safely. They had some encounters with some phase spiders and things of that nature, but they made it through safe. Although it was strange, these spiders seemed to be able to walk on the electrified walls. It was very spooky. The spiders are a little bit strange and a little bit fucked and a little bit scary. But anyways, they deal with this, finally making their way out of the maze, and after traveling for a bit more through these caverns, they come across a pretty small little commune of deep gnomes. Who had been living there for a very long time, and they told the group how about a year or so ago, this individual who they know only by the name of Drasala, they've never actually met or never actually seen the one who's in charge, but she essentially enslaved the deep gnomes as well as what they assume is many other creatures within the Underdark. And then a few weeks ago, when she came for her weekly offering, they didn't have enough and she was not satisfied, killed their entire, pretty much their entire commune, leaving only about a dozen or so remaining. And so they, there's some shit going down in the Underdark. This was about a year or so ago. So whoever this is got some plans and has either started the progress of establishing themselves within the Underdark, or they're up to something anyways. It's nefarious. And that was essentially more or less where we left off. The group, after receiving that information, decided we've got to descend further down. There's really not much else they could do. And so they do. They travel for a bit longer, and they begin to round the bend, one of the turns in the passageway. Whoever's typing is really loud, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was that loud.
Oh, yeah. And as they make their way through the passageway that leads out of the deep gnome commune, they round the bend and they see this large, very terrifying monstrosity of a creature that seems to be eating away at some sort of rocks or stone outcrop of some sort. There's some bodies that are tossed to the side, but that is where we'll pick up with everybody please rolling for initiative if you could, because we will pick up
Alright.
right here with the fights. Yes. So, let me pull up some stuff.
Fight! Fight!
Fill out your numbers, please.
Good start so far on the rolls.
I got.
Just want to point out, last
16.
week I maxed my HP roll for my level
I
up.
fucking
Yes.
saw that, you lucky asshole.
Yeah, Keithling leveled up and got max HP. Alright.
It was something to behold.
It
Wow.
was a day to remember.
Shouldn't have Oh yeah, Oof's not here. Oof is cardboard. Okay, alright, so that puts us at the top of the round, being Aragus. What is your opening move? He hasn't seen you yet. He's still kind of chowing away at whatever sort of stony outcrop that he's eating. You can see he's got 4 arms that come, 2 that come out of his like head, and then another 2 directly beneath that point downwards. And then he's standing on 2 very large feet. So in total, he's got 6 limbs. He has this large gaping mouth that you can see. He's actually bent over and kind of almost folded in half as he's using this mouth on the top of his body to eat away at this rocky outcrop. So he hasn't noticed you yet. So this will be a surprise round.
You're muted, Andrew.
This is our surprise round, right?
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
surprise
Okay.
round. Yes.
So I move up, my full movement, bonus action, Hunter's Mark, and attack twice.
All right, go for it.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Luck!
Really? Oh,
Wasn't meant to be. And the nat 20.
okay.
Wow.
Did you just use 2 luck points?
No, just one. That's
one.
the second attack.
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, the first attack, luckily you re-rolled that and didn't get a nat 1. So go ahead and roll damage for that second attack.
And Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark doesn't get doubled, I assume, so 16, 20 damage?
Yep, 20 points of damage to this creature.
Would it not get damaged? Because my Divine Smite gets double damage when I crit with my attack. It's based off of the attack
It's
landing.
the die gets doubled, not the
Yeah.
the plus. And I have +6 because of bracers and various other.
Pretty sure it doesn't apply with this Hunter's Mark. We'll look into it and make sure, but for now we'll just
I think it's just flat damage. I'm pretty sure
pretty sure as well.
because it doesn't have anything to do with like the attack roll. It's once the monster gets hit with a weapon attack.
Yeah, I agree. So anyways, yeah, you fire your first shot off, you run out there and attack. The arrow manages to hit its target. The creature now, you can still get your attack round, but he's taking an arrow in the back there.
Hi.
Brings us to Kiefling.
Alright, so we would have all been kind of positioned together at this point. I'm going to move my character real quick. I'm going to pull my bow and attempt to shoot him in the back with sneak attack. Alright, so attack. 24.
Nice.
All right, that will hit.
And then there's damage and a sneak attack. For a total of 17 points of damage.
We're all right.
And then I would
17.
like to use my cunning action to hide, or I guess just it would just to hide over this way, behind the
Alright,
wall.
Oh, make a stealth roll.
Surely. 18.
All right. Yeah, so you managed to find cover. It doesn't seem like the creature noticed where you went. This is a surprise round. He didn't even know you were there in the first place. Just got an arrow in his back, is just now beginning to turn around, so you're fine. You're hidden.
Sweet.
Which brings us to Pearl. What is she
Alright,
doing?
I just need clarification on this spell. On Witchbolt, if you cast it of second level or higher, it increases by 1d12 per each slot level above first. So would that be 3d36 or would it be 1d12, 1d12, 1d12?
It would be 1d12, 1d12, 1d12.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to move my character. Let me move him. He's going to move right here. And I'm going to cast Witchbolt as level 3, so that would be 3 1d12s.
Okay, cool.
So
Go ahead.
I
and do
need
that.
to cast my... I get a
Cast
15.
your might.
I got a 15.
Okay, 15 to hit. Is unfortunately not enough to hit.
Okay.
The creature. So yeah, your witch bolt just you're not able to conjure enough energy to actually make an impact on this monster. As he just shrugs it off. Smork.
Ooh, let's see what I can do here. As my bonus action, I will cast actually, what you call it, Shield of Faith on myself,
Okay.
and then I will step up to here and cast Nature's Wrath on the monster.
Okay. Alright. I believe that is a save, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he gets an 8 on his save, so he fails that. Yeah. Oh, I forget the effects of that spell. I'm sorry.
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay, yeah. Because I forgot.
You use your channel divinity to invoke primeval forces to ensnare a foe. As an action, you can use spectral vines. The creature.
Gotcha.
Talk towards your mic, John. I can't hear you.
Sorry. Actually, you know what? I can't use it. It's a 10-foot range.
Ooh.
So I will actually just use aid on myself.
Okay.
On let's see here. On myself.
Okay.
Pearl and Argus.
What's going on?
He's giving you
Using
aid.
aid, so your HP
Aid
is
boy.
increased by 5 for the next 8 hours.
Cool. Let me add 5 temporary hit points.
And then, so like for the next 8 hours, you can heal up to 5 above your max.
Okay.
All right, excellent. So, all right, you just kind of buff yourself and your friends and just prepare yourself for the next round.
Yeah.
Bringing us to Hugin's turn, who I don't think he can actually make it up to this creature. Yep, he can actually run up there. Okay. He's going to go run up there and try to slash twice at this creature. Or, no, only slash once because he had to do that. Oh, and he hits. Yeah, so he runs up, is able to get 1 slash off after he dashes to get to the creature and deals 8 points of damage, and is now standing right next to him. And his turn. And then Cardboard, and then now your surprise round is now over. Bring us to the top, Aragus. I would like everyone to make a perception check, please.
6.
Okay.
18.
21.
2.
Okay, all right. Let me look at those rolls real quick. Yes, so Aragus, Smork. Wait, is that 21 was not yours?
If it was.
Oh, the 21 was. Okay, yeah, so you hear there is a tremor you can feel beneath your feet. There is something burrowing underneath you that seems it's making its way towards you guys, and will most likely be there momentarily.
There's more stuff.
Oh no.
Brace yourselves.
I've
It's
seen
spiders.
holes. I've seen holes.
And now,
Spooders.
Aragus, your turn.
Okay. We're just gonna go. Oh boy. Do we have any pinpoint, Joey, of that perception? Any direction, or just?
It's coming from over in this direction. It's like, over here somewhere.
Okay. I'm gonna yell, spread out, and first move to this back wall
Okay.
and fire 2 attacks.
I go for it.
Don't fuck with me. Attacks.
All right, both your attacks
good.
hit.
First, second, 17 Hunter's Mark, 19 Colossus Slayer, 24.
All right, so 24 total points of damage.
Yeah.
All right, this creature takes a pretty serious beating from your surprise round, and as it unfolds, its body begins to turn around in your direction. It's having trouble doing so. You've almost completely taken out this creature before he even has a chance to do anything. He's looking pretty rough, but he's staring at you now. He bends down slightly so you can see his mouth. It's just kind of snarling and is dripping and drooling with nasty gruel and spittle. It's disgusting, but he's angry, whatever this thing is. Kiefling.
I want to take it. I'm going to stand back out over to here, and I'm going to take my bow, and I'm going to aim directly into its mouth as it's open and try and fire a shot through its mouth and pierce into its head here.
Mhm.
So that's where I'll be
Right.
aiming.
Not with your rust accuracy.
18.
You said you're doing 2 attacks?
Well, it would be the hit with sneak attack since he's within
Yeah,
5 or 10 feet.
Right.
I
Yeah,
get
18 is enough to hit, so
Okay.
go ahead and roll for damage.
And that would be. Do you need me to say that every time I attack with sneak attack? Or do I do it after I've rolled? Like if I hit, then I say attack and sneak attack damage. Like how do you want me to do this from now on?
Just say, like, attack and then sneak attack damage.
Okay. So I don't need to say it until I've confirmed a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So bow hit, and then sneak attack damage
Nice.
for a total of 25 points of damage.
All right.
Rogues.
Oh, rogues.
Okay. Yeah, this
Piercing
creature...
damage, if that makes any difference.
When it leaned down, you tried to fire the arrow into its mouth. You didn't actually manage to get it down its throat, to actually pierce any vital organs or anything like that. But you did manage to hit the inside of its cheek and kind of scrape and rip a piece of skin off. And you also chipped a tooth. It seems you kind of hit it, or you heard it hit the cavern wall. That worked. Pearl.
Okay, let's try this again. No. Witch Bolt at level 2. So I can go one step down on that. Let me do my spell roll. 22.
All right, 22 is enough to hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Alright, so that's 1d12, 1d12. I can just do it on here for you guys. First roll. Ooh.
All right.
And my next roll.
Oh.
Ooh. Alright. And that connects now. I'm using concentration to upkeep.
Okay, what was the total damage count? That was 20?
That was 20.
20, okay, yeah. All right. So using your concentration to maintain the witch bolt, the creature looks around, looks like it's just getting ready to charge in your direction and attack, but you just unleash a torrent of arcane energy that just causes it to almost partially disintegrate and just fall to the ground and skid forward as it starts to look in your direction. But as this creature falls, hits the ground with a massive thud, that tremor that you were feeling beneath your feet begins to grow more and more, and whatever this is very, 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 very close to reaching the surface. So we're going to say that we're still in combat, but you'll get one round before it's there. Smork.
Does anybody need any kind of action? I'm just going to use Bless. I think, unless it contradicts concentration spells.
Are you looking up Bless?
Good.
What are you looking up for Bless? Bless is a concentration spell. One
Yeah,
action.
no. I want to keep up my Shield of Faith, so I'm not going to use Bless.
Okay.
I'll just I'll abstain.
Keith,
My
stop being a
turn.
fucking troll.
I'll pass on my turn for now.
Okay. That brings us to Hugin's not going to do anything. Hugin's going to be okay. We're going to say that Hugin's cardboard when Oof is cardboard. There we go. Aries.
I want to just brace myself up against this wall, prepare an attack, but mostly, I don't know if it makes any difference, but bracing for whatever might come up underneath me, just preparing to move if
Okay.
needed.
All right, we're gonna
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I can choose, like, since I passed on my turn, I can choose where in the turn order I want to come back up until it comes to my next turn.
If you're ready if you're trying to ready an action, you have to say what you're readying for. Like if it attacks someone, then your action goes off, but it's got to be a bit more specific.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Anybody else? What do you want to do?
If I have an action, I would like to.
Yeah, you have action. You have about one round worth of actions before whatever this is makes its way.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to use Disguise Self on myself,
Okay.
and I'm going to make myself look like a rock.
Okay. Okay. That is a
Use
good.
the Ring of Stone.
Very good. Very good. To the spell is excellent. Yeah. So you make your statement.
Okay.
As well as, I'm not going to make you use your bonus action for dropping a potion. We'll just say it was your action and your movement, and you still have a bonus action.
Okay, then I would like to, I'm gonna try and use my cunning action to hide, like, not really underneath, but at the very back of Monster 4. Again, having a hard time visually. Is there like a gap underneath that I could, in theory, go under, or is it like
their bodies are pretty low to the ground?
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna just basically get right up behind it and try and hide behind it, basically.
What?
Okay, I mean, it is a creature that is a size class larger than you are, so go ahead and make a stealth roll. We'll see.
22.
I'm gonna give you a disadvantage on the stealth roll though,
Okay.
because you're trying to hide behind underneath the creature.
16.
Okay. It gets a 19. As you try to make your way underneath the creature and find a way to hide yourself, he was well aware of your presence from seeing the vial drop on the ground. He knows you're there.
Okay.
He's not looking at you or anything, but he knows he felt you trying to
I'm
climb
gonna
under
sit
there.
on you.
Sit on you.
Into the sit on him.
This is what I do.
Creature
Well, that's
uses
why, yeah, I'm not
sit.
underneath of it. Like, I'm right behind it. If it's low, like there would be I'm not crawling underneath of it or anything.
Right.
but-
Yeah, it has like a small little stubby tail. I assume that's what you were
Yeah.
hiding under and behind. But anyways, Pearl.
Okay, so is this thing lying on top of me right now?
No, you're not grappled. You're just knocked prone.
Okay.
So you use half your movement speed to get up.
Okay, I have two things I'm gonna do then. Yeah, actually that's my second bonus action. I'm gonna Scorching Ray right below, under it, like into its belly.
Okay.
Right, it's right under me. So that is... I'm gonna re-roll that one. That gets a 21, my first attack.
Okay.
Second attack gets a 14.
Okay.
Third attack gets also a 14.
Okay, so first attack hits, the two follow-ups miss, though.
Okay, and that is 2d6. Yep. Yay!
All right. Yeah, so you leave a little bit of a char mark on the underside of his belly, and it slightly steams for a few seconds, but you didn't do quite as much damage as you probably hoped. Smork?
Oh, I'm gonna bonus step. Bonus Misty Step behind Oof.
Okay. Alright, Smork. Okay, Smork.
I am going to use all 35 points of my lay on hands pool to heal myself.
Okay.
And then let's see if I have any bonus actions I can use.
I know you've got a few, I think.
I will use. Fuck, I can't do that. Where are all of my bonus actions? Concentration. Can I will just Misty Step. Right. I'll Misty Step next to Keats. Right here.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So yes, that's good. I'm glad you're misty stepping instead of running away because it's attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
We'll be nice and say that Hugin temporarily reverts from being in cardboard form and just charge forward and try to slash twice at
Unpolymorphed.
at monster number 2. And he's going to roll a let's see. And 2 misses. So he runs forward, slash. His monster just parries him off with his giant paws, and Hugin is unable to really make an impact. Oof. Cardboard. Monster number 2 is going to attack and bite at Hugin, because he's right in front of him. With a 11 to hit, that misses. Reaches forward. Hugin's too swift and nimble of an individual to get hit by that. The bite doesn't connect. Monster number 3 is going to just forward, bite at you, Smork.
Bring it, motherfucker.
You still have 23 AC?
Yes.
Okay, gets a 12 to hit, and you're able to just grab its head as it lunges forward to try and bite you and just push it away. Monster number 4. Keith, make make a strength saving throw.
What have I done?
It's a good idea, Keith.
The creature just kind of moves back slightly, and then with as much force as it can, just plops its ass down on you, essentially grappling you, pinning you to the ground.
Between its butt cheeks.
You take
Thanks.
take 13 points of damage as he pins you to the ground.
Use uncanny dodge on that.
Okay, go for it.
So 13 is halved. We are going down. So 13 halved would
6.
be 6, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just double checking that's how we were doing it. Alrighty. Ouch.
Argus.
All right. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Yes. See. All right. I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns again at level 2. I'm going to shoot right at the front of monster number 4,
Okay.
and that should, yeah, it'll hit him, but it won't hit him, and it won't hit Keefling. All right. So yeah, it'll hit monster 4 and monster 2, and then I'll make a normal attack after that.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark is off of Monster 2, by the way, Joey.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah. Sorry.
Because Fancy Hail of Thorns is the concentration spell. Laura Bailey.
It's dead again!
I keep thinking the X means like X out of the window, but it just means no. The thing's not dead.
So there's that. Then, since it's at level 2, I'm going to see if this works. I don't know if it will. Oh no, it just puts it in there. I'll just roll another d10 real fast.
Go for
I don't know how to get both to go in there. 3. So 8 damage from Hail of Thorns onto Monster 2, and 4 plus the 7 damage on 4 from the arrow.
Okay.
And then my second attack. 12 to hit.
Yeah, 12 does not hit.
Fucking
This time he's able to anticipate the second arrow coming, and he just ducks down slightly, and it goes right over his body.
Feck.
End your turn.
Yes, sir.
All right, Keefling, you're grappled, so go ahead and make a strength check.
Yeah, if we could get out from
It's-
these butt cheeks here.
It's contested, so I'll roll the roll on roll 20 so everyone can see. And you never know, he could get lower than that. You know? Let's see, what is this plus?
I can stick a dagger up
Monster
his
4
ass.
lets out a little shart. Cover keep.
Yeah, but he doesn't. You're unable to break free from the grapple, so you're still grappled.
All right, can I see its butthole where it currently sits?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take that pumpkin bomb I have, and I'm
Oh!
Yes.
gonna forcefully insert it into its anus.
Okay, I have to look up the stats I made for the pumpkin bomb real quick.
Oh my god.
Pumpkin bomb. There we go.
Some
It's a
good
ranged
shit.
weapon.
Oh, you're gonna sting. Ugh.
Oh god. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you're right there. I'd say that you wouldn't even really have to roll it. Be fairly easy considering what he did. Like, and plopped his ass down. So yeah, you let's just make sure I got this
Feel
right.
free to do as much detail on this as you need, Joey.
Okay.
This is the day that Keefling shoved a pumpkin bomb up a rock monster's asshole.
Go ahead and
Touching
make
ball sacks, now you're shoving things up
Okay.
people's butts, Keefling. What's next?
go ahead and make an intelligence check real quick.
God.
Does this monster even have
What I
a-
had for lunch.
Which hole is the butthole?
Do I know what an asshole is? 19.
It's not necessarily that. Yeah, you grab the pumpkin bomb. You're able to jam it up there till when it's fully submerged. You draw your hand back and wait for a few seconds, but nothing seems to happen. And then you remember that what caused the explosion to happen was them being thrown and then the impact on the ground. So it needs some sort of impact in order for it to detonate.
I got
So
you.
it
I
doesn't,
got
doesn't
you.
currently do anything. But Pearl.
Ah, yes. All right. I got that for you, Keith.
Poke an arrow up there.
I'm going to. Let me see.
You could just tongue punch its fart box.
I'm gonna Scorching Ray all three at 4 towards its belly.
Okay.
If it's sitting down, I imagine it's like diagonal, so I have a shot at its stomach.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, first attack, 16.
16 just barely misses.
Next attack's 13.
Misses.
Next attack's 18.
18 hits.
Okay. And let's check again. 2d6.
Those sons of bitches.
Yeah, they are. There you go.
All right, 10 points of damage, not bad. This time you leave a significantly larger burn impact on the underside of this creature's belly, but he's still got some fight in him. Smork,
Did that do
I'm
anything for the
Oh.
bomb?
pardon me, what'd you say, Pearl?
Did you do anything for the bomb?
Um,
The impact?
You were aiming at the belly,
Like the lower
underside.
torso?
Yeah. Not currently, but whatever. No, but you get the idea that eventually this will probably work because you see the sizzling and burning after effect of it. If you got a strong enough attack off, yes, this would work.
Okay.
It's just a ticking time bomb at its anus.
Yeah, Smork.
Attack monster number 3 with my lance.
Okay. 12
12.
misses.
16.
16 just barely misses as well.
Alright. I'll end my turn.
All right. Hugin is just gonna try slash. With a 15 and 16, both of his attacks miss. And I'll end his turn. His cardboard brings us to the monster's turn. Monster 2 is going to attack at Hugin with an 18 that hits. Ooh, yikes. Okay, Hugin takes 24 points of damage as the teeth just clench down and pierce into his body and then release. That was a pretty significant bite. Monster 3 is going to bite at you, Smork, with a 10 to hit. So again, you just see his head coming towards you, just grab it, push it away. Yeah, not able to do much. Monster number 4 is he didn't like that. He just felt like something get shoved up there. He's gonna stand up and just kind of turn around and just try and bite right down at you. And this is
Now's your chance, Argus.
make a strength roll with advantage because he's gonna try and keep you pinned down. But since he's moving his body, he's not gonna be quite as capable.
Plus, he's got a pumpkin in his ass.
13.
Okay. All right. I'll roll the same roll on here. Yeah. So he's able to keep his claws on you and keep you pinned down to the ground, as he now has a very, very advantageous position to just lunge down and bite. So his attack's going to have advantage. Gets a 23 to hit. It's going to hit. Yeah, he lunges down, boom, bites
It just
Oh, cheesecake is so good.
I don't
just
even like
these.
cheesecake. Every time I
Sweet
eat
potato
cheesecake-
fucking Twix or Kit Kat.
What? No, ew, ew.
That's what I thought, right? They're amazing. They're fucking.
I don't,
They're
yeah,
so
I don't.
good.
I refuse to say like I don't like something until I've actually tried it at least once.
That's how many I have left. Just saying, this bag was full.
I'm gonna drink more gin because that just pains me to see that sweet potato Kit Kats.
That sounds pretty
that's
good,
What that's what I would have said. I don't like anything sweet potato really, but those are so good. Like they taste like honey
is
and
it-
vanilla. It's sweet, like sugar, like candy.
Wait, sweet potatoes are sweet?
Who knew?
I'd rather vote for
Well, they
Donald
don't taste like potatoes, John.
Hey Joey,
Yeah.
this creature down here, you said it had tentacles.
No, not tentacles, just mandibles, like arms.
Is there anything salvageable from it?
Oh,
Or no?
I was gonna make some sweet porn.
Yeah, let me check that real quick.
I'm gonna use some hit die real quick, just a heads up, so you know what I'm rolling here.
All right.
Same Z's. I'll wait till you're done.
So
I'm gonna go watch Pearl do the thing with the monster
there's
down here.
one. There's two. Oh my god, these hit die. These three. Here we go.
Here.
There's four. That's
Ugh.
10, 12. And there's 5. Perfect. 19, back to full.
Just
Use
give you,
5
like, a-
on my hit die.
Okay.
Oh,
The creature didn't just go. Don't worry.
Jesus
This
Christ,
that's-
that's fucking huge.
that's what it looks like. So I mean, as far as things you could harvest, I mean, the teeth. He's got that one central eye, and then the nails would probably be.
I've got an eye collection. I'll
Hey,
take
will
the
you
eye.
get me a tooth, Pearl?
Yeah, I can get.
I'm gonna
well,
start
actually,
collecting like one tooth or fang from everything we kill that has them, and make like a Rengar necklace out of them. Yeah.
Renga.
Do you only-
Andrew.
Do you only want one tooth, or are you trying to harvest as many as possible?
Well, I'll let Aerogus get the
What it
teeth.
is. What it is.
Exactly, I think.
That's a
26
6 for what it
plus
is.
19, yep.
I get 18 on my survival.
Okay. Yeah. So, as far as things harvesting this creature, it's very difficult for you by yourself, Pearl, to harvest this. This creature is a bit bigger than you are, as most things tend to be. But you managed to get about a dozen nicely formed teeth. We'll say 3, call them talons, and that's about it.
And what about the eye?
The eye, I mean, it's mushy and not very well formed. You didn't get it very cleanly cut out of there.
How big are the talons?
Joey, I can roll a 6 for knowing what it is.
Uh,
Anything.
6. No, you don't know what it is. They're
Pearl, do
about
you know
like-
what this is?
I'd say the talons are about as big as the thumb, like the nail. It's about as big as your thumb.
So relative to the other claw that I just got off the bullet, or bullet, or whatever the hell.
Relative to the claw, like the relative to the claw and the bullet would be more like a fist, except slightly longer.
Oh.
What's it called?
The bullet was a larger creature than
Gotcha.
Does anyone
What's
know
the-
what this thing is?
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyone?
You can make a nature check if you guys would like.
I need to know what to call it in my inventory.
I'm gonna
Talon.
see if I have any knowledge of this.
You can-
based off of its
Paul, you can
physical
still roll because you
description.
haven't rolled for knowing what it is yet.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, so for you, Keefling, a nature check. You would have never come across a creature like this before any of your travels. You
Okay.
can't remember anything about it. Pearl, for you, you are lucky because it's actually a intelligence check for you because you'd be recalling information.
Oh,
you might
thank
have
God for
learned.
that. What the hell?
So I will be nice and let you re-roll the nat 1. You can
He
say-
forgets he's harvesting. Where
Yeah,
are we?
seriously. Alright, intelligence,
Yeah. You don't really have a nature-based background, more of a
19.
studious 19.
Because I
This
have
is
plus 6.
okay. Yeah, this is that a 19 natural or 19 with the +6?
It's with 6.
Okay. Yeah, this is a creature known as a Zorn. Xorn is how you spell that. You can't really recall too much about it, and yes, they dwell in the Underdark. They are native to the elemental plane, or the elemental plane of Earth. You know that.
Okay.
Besides that, they have unnatural origins, and they're scary, and they like to eat rocks and seek out and sniff out gems and jewels and precious minerals to eat.
Huh.
I want to take a look at this thing that it was digging into over here.
Okay.
I guess investigation on it? I'm looking for anything it may have exposed, basically.
Make an investigation check.
15.
Yeah, none of this really strikes you as anything significant. Yeah, there's some different kinds of rocks in there. There's volcanic rocks and a couple different colored, shaded rocks and minerals, perhaps, but you don't know what they are. They don't strike you as significant as anything you've seen before.
Hey, Pearl, can I borrow your pickaxe for a minute? You mentioned you had a
return it?
pickaxe earlier. Yeah, I'll give it right back.
Why does Pearl have a pickaxe?
You
From
got it
Dwarven,
earlier.
Dwarven Pass.
Why does he still have the pickaxe?
Why would I not give him the pickaxe?
I
Yeah,
mentioned
you
he
can
had a
borrow it.
Why
pickaxe
don't
earlier.
you have a pickaxe, huh?
Yeah, we all got given pickaxes.
I wasn't a part of your group whenever you got these pickaxes.
Oh, that's true. That's
I
true.
don't
You
know
all
where
died,
you got
didn't
this pick. I just remember you saying you had one.
Hmm.
Joey, where you mentioned there were some like discolored or off-colored spots, I want to swing into them and see.
Okay. So you're going to be doing the mining?
Um,
Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd
Go ahead and make,
rather take it in. I don't.
go ahead and make an athletics check.
I feel like Smoke should do that, but
Yeah.
I could
Could
try
have.
with pickaxe.
If I fail, I'm sure I will still have the ability to pass it to somebody and have them
Yeah,
do it for my week
If you
ass.
still have your fingers.
You're struggling to pick up the pickaxe. And you manage to get over your shoulder, and using the momentum and weight of your body, you get a swing off, but it just ding and just nothing but dust falls
And
to
then
the ground.
I look at Smork and I'm like, Smork.
I'll reach out
Just
just
kinda-
my left hand and have him hand me the axe.
Boy,
I'm not even gonna
axe.
look at him when I do it. I'm just gonna hang my head
And I'll
down.
pick it up with one arm.
I don't
Things had a
even
bad
see
last
this.
encounter.
Full force. I'll try to start mining this
I'll
rubble.
point out
Just
where-
you, Smork, or did you say you were joining as well, or
is Oof stronger than you, Smoke?
I think that can be determined by an arm wrestling match.
is Ben listening? Oof.
Oof.
Can-
Are
can-
you strong,
I'm listening.
Oof?
Oh, well,
Are you
respond.
strong?
Engage.
Oof, strong?
Oof.
Do you have a pickaxe, Oof?
No.
Then you try and punch it with your
I
fist.
have another one.
Okay, what am I punching with my
Alright, then
fist?
yeah, I'm gonna give
I have a second pickaxe.
Oof the axe if you already have one.
Okay.
Smork.
Yeah, so Oof and Smork working together, it'd be like a roll with quadruple advantage. Not even going to make you bother rolling for that. What's your intentions here with the mining? Just to break away more of the wall, or just to mine out these
Oh,
You
specific
mentioned
sections?
that it was
Get some
normally
ore.
going after something, something unique of minerals type. So let's just see just what we can get out of it. If there's any gems or anything under it.
All right, cool. All right, good.
Got the feeling.
We all get a share on that. The person that owned the pickaxe, the person who's doing the labor, and the person who's wanting to do it.
All right.
You're the contractor.
Yeah.
So Smork and Oof, you both make pretty short work of this cavern wall, and two of you working together with pickaxes. After a fight, this is kind of like a break for you guys. It's kind of relaxing. And you
Might
manage
pick
to
this up as a hobby.
hack away a pretty decent chunk of the wall until you finally get to something that strikes you as significant. It resembles, however, in a much smaller amount, the illithidium that you possess.
Pay dirt.
Very, very small amount. Maybe like the size of your pinky fingernail, like that small. But you do notice there's a small little.
It's the heart of the mountain, boys.
Joey,
Part of the
I
cards.
would like to take my dagger, and I
Okay.
want to try and cut in. While they're doing that, I'm gonna cut into this monster. And you mentioned that it was kind of like eating it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find where it digests through, and see if I can find any minerals maybe still remaining inside of its stomach or the
Okay.
digestive tract.
Okay, I'm not gonna really make an investigation check.
Sure.
As far as like cutting open a creature, getting its stomach, that's easy enough to find. Yeah, there's lots of rocks and stones and stuff inside his stomach, but none of it looks like what you just found or like anything important or valuable.
Okay.
Looks like you guys cleared away several feet worth of rock. It looks like he was still just getting through the outer layer.
I'm gonna carefully pick out the little bit of illithidium
Okay.
and grab the little nugget.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be
in my bag.
after you kind of chisel away the rock around it. It's about a piece the size of your thumbnail, maybe about a quarter of an inch in diameter.
Is there any markings on this wall that like kind of gave away there was volcanic stuff behind it? Like, if that makes sense, like,
Not really.
did this little
no.
corner look any different than any of the other walls? Like,
No.
no.
Like if you were to just walk in this cavern and it was fully formed and nothing was being like destroyed or ripped down, it would look just like a normal wall to you.
And how long roughly did that take them to achieve that depth on the mining?
About 30 minutes.
Okay. And we're currently short resting during
Well,
all this.
They
Well,
can't
they
short
wouldn't
rest
be,
while they
yeah.
mine. But yeah, the rest of you could.
Okay. Okay. Never mind.
Assuming everybody's short rest though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smork, put that shit away.
so-
Remember what?
I'm gonna
The
assume
guy
I
said-
didn't
My
take
bag
any
will hold
damage, so I don't need to.
One
Word
thing.
for Morn said.
One,
Give me my
one-
pickaxe back.
One thing I want to do, you guys, during the short rest, this is an activity I'd like everyone to participate in. I would like to go around, you guys just kind of sitting around your short rest, relaxing, and working for taking breaks, mining at the wall. And I would like you guys to each share a story about your character's past. It could be something that's happened in the campaign or something that happened before. But yeah, I'd say during the short rest, you guys are sitting around discussing a moment from your character's past. Let's start with Pearl.
Oh, jeez, where do I start? Moment from the past.
Yeah, a story from your past, moment for your past, something. Just that would be significant to Pearl.
Damn. Put me on the spot like that. Fuck. Remember that one time? You guys went around, but I'll tell you a funny story. We were walking around the fields, we just cleared a cave, and we came along this farmer village. And these farmers, they had beautiful fucking doors, like 10 out of 10 guys, like fucking marry type girls. And you'd get in there, and we'd have to stay the night, but the father kind of looked at me after I offered money for a daughter, and short story short, I got in with one of the daughters, and nothing else happened after than that. But it was a pretty damn good night. You guys missed out on that, but it's a shame you all got murdered by barbarians. But it was a good time.
Does anybody want to step up next?
I got
will.
you.
Go ahead.
There was a time back. This is before I actually met the group when me and Pearl were over at Hogwarts together. But there was this one time where he liked this one girl, and I fucked her first. What up, Pearl? Remember Lisa? Back at Hogwarts?
You fucking didn't.
No, I did. Yeah.
You.
At Robert's
you're-
party.
Wow. So you banged your bro's fucking girl? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, yeah, but she don't like you, bro.
Well, way to keep the bro code there. Fuck. I'm gonna summon a mage hand right there and just fucking punch him in the shoulder with it.
I mean, yeah, it's a mage hand. It doesn't really hurt that
It
much.
doesn't really
but
hurt, but-
it sends the message that it didn't really like that. Yeah.
You're a fucking dick.
What'd you get for leaving me on top of that building?
Well, I'll fucking remember that next time. Next time we're in
you?
town, you're
Will
hitting
you
up a girl
remember,
on top-
Pearl? You don't
Yeah,
seem to
we're in
remember
town.
much after that, apparently.
Oh, really?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
doing this right now?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
doing this right now, really? Oh, it's not my fault you fucking disappeared, so... Fuck
Maybe I
off.
was with Lisa.
Yeah, you probably were, you dick.
Oh, God. So that's canon now. Awesome. Who would like to step up next?
I never really knew where I was from. I was abandoned as a little orc. But as you know, I was taken in by a group of paladins in Brimlad, and through my training, I was the only half orc there. Everybody else was humans and elves and other sort. But I was considerably the biggest one there. Was never really made fun of because we're all paladins, all good and just. But we were practicing javelin tossing because that is a favored weapon for some, or not a favorite, but a useful tool for most paladins, and I kind of overthrew it, and the javelin actually went through the window of the head paladin of the order's quarters.
The real
And-
reason why you got cast down.
I wasn't able to use they stopped my training with javelins. That's why I don't have any.
What about Ufa Arigus?
Damn, guys, I don't really have any good stories, but I think we've come a long way as a party. From a lot has changed, a lot of balls have been cupped, Anus is violated. Mostly by Kiefling, but you know, I'm sure Pearl's done his fair share.
You know me.
Just gonna, you know, kind of remember our fallen comrades, and we've come a long way.
I'll raise a drink to that one.
Oh, there's got to be some sort of story or event from Aragus.
You can't put me on the spot.
Oh,
Come up
yes,
with a
I
canon
can.
story. No,
Yes, I can.
That's all.
I was on the spot.
It could be a story that happened during the campaign or
I care
before the
I care
campaign.
too much about my character to come up with something like that.
Yeah, that's why it could be a story during the campaign or before.
What's the story? Okay,
Participate in
Hey,
the
you guys
activity.
remember when Kiefling blew himself up? Oh man, that was crazy.
I'm right here. I didn't blow myself up.
Sorry, Queefy. You guys had strangely similar
A
names.
solemn face goes on my face right now.
Keef and Queef don't sound anything alike. What are you,
There's an
12?
Eve.
That's too soon. It's too soon.
Are you like seriously making fun of somebody dying?
Yeah.
Was that really hilarious? That one time
No.
that your teammate blew up and died? Great story.
The
Excellent.
awkward,
Thanks.
the
8
awkward
out of 8.
silence
Said I didn't
emits
have a
over the
story.
fire.
9 out of 11 there, Aragus.
Does that end Aragus' story time?
I think he's done with story time at this point.
Oof. What about a story from your past, an event from your past?
After Oof escaped from tree, he ran very far, 7 miles, me think, and me stumbled into what we thought was an inn. It turned out to be a brothel, and as women approached Oof, Oof has never experienced affection in human kind of way, so Oof got very scared and defensive and started punching women. Unfortunately, it was a very, 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 very messy misunderstanding. But Oof ended up returning about 8 weeks later to apologize to all the women. Unfortunately, one of the women will never look same again, but he still apologized. Nevertheless, gave her a flower.
Good thought, Oof. Good thought.
Anybody would make that mistake, man. Don't worry.
And was forgiven. Okay.
They did forgive me. They did.
That's good. That's good.
Took me a little bit to think of that one, but okay.
And
Whereas,
So, oof.
do you want to hear it? You want to hear a story from Hugin?
Yeah.
Go
can
for it,
risk it.
Mr. Joe A.
Well, I have a story that ties into Oof, I suppose. Oof. A long time ago, before you were chained to the tree, before our mother was killed, our mother would take care of us both. She treated us both as if we were her pride and joy. She loved us very much. A lot of times I would often think that she loved you more than she loved me, because every single time she would go to the store or any sort of gift was given, you were always given the better gift. You were always given more food, the better food. She would tell me that it was because Oof lives a harder life. He needs it more than you do. You are stronger, Hugin. You can live without the extra amenities. And she would always say that she loved you very much, Oof. And she would always treat you as best as she possibly could and provide for you as best as she could.
Oof is just gonna shed a single tear.
And that's the end of my story.
okay.
And he leans in to try to give you a hug, Oof.
Oof accepts the hug.
So how's that?
It's not gay though. We're not gay.
How's that arrow feeling, Hugh?
All right.
They're half brothers.
It's a very consensual hug. Okay.
Joey, I
Dick
also would like to pick up any arrows that I had left that I had missed anywhere on the
Oh
ground.
yeah, arrows. I'm gonna use a
possible to-
perception check.
Oh, arrows. After combat, you recover half the arrows that you
Oh, okay.
shot.
I didn't know if we had
No,
to
you don't
say
have to
that
roll for that.
specifically, but okay.
Unless, you're firing over like a lava chasm or something, then you recover half arrows after battle.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna perception check on Hugin's back.
Okay. All right. I'll be more of a medicine check if you're trying to take
Okay.
severity of it.
I
Alright,
cured his
medicine.
wounds, Pearl.
22.
Yeah, Hugin's looking pretty damn hurt. He's
Yeah.
low on hit
He
points.
just rested. He should use his hit.
Oh yeah, he did just rest. So yeah, there is no longer an arrow. There's a wound in the back, but it looks like it's healing
I
just fine.
cured the arrow thing.
And you cured the arrow thing. Hugin fully healed. He seems to be doing fine. He took a lot. There's definitely going to be some scars after this battle, but all in all, he was fine.
You gonna wear that scar with pride, Hugo?
Oh, what did you ask me? I'm sorry, I was not paying attention.
Are you poking the bear? Why are you gonna poke the bear? Why-
Just saying.
why-
Is that a prideful scar you're gonna be wielding on the
The
back of
first
you?
scar that I have is a very, very good sign of how well of a fighter I am.
Right.
I noticed you were also knocked unconscious during the battle.
That happens all the time.
Pearl scars are signs that he's weak and has very little health.
How about I don't fucking shoot arrows at my teammates? How about that, huh?
Shit
That-
happens,
How about you
man.
don't
It's
shoot-
battle.
How about
That-
you don't cast fireballs?
Hugin's fine. He knows.
Yeah, how much damage did you do to your teammates during this encounter, Pearl?
Well, he stood next to a ring of fire. I'm just saying.
You casted the Ring of Fire after that.
He ran up to the ring of fire.
Yeah,
Get
and
out of
then
here.
I don't remember it going like that, but I believe today you've committed more transgressions than I have. Don't talk to me like that again.
No, I wasn't even talking about you. I was talking about fucking Andrew shooting you. But you're gonna take offense to that.
Pearl, do you have an imaginary friend?
I- Fucking Arogus. Damn it. I'm reading
Yes, hi.
Skype.
And he just stares at you. Hugin goes quiet.
And somehow,
Getting
Yeah,
off.
pissed
it.
I'm gonna walk up to Pearl and whisper to him under my breath. And somehow, he's more mad at you, and I shot him in the back.
Yeah,
Way to go, Pearl.
I know. It's funny how that works, isn't it?
You're trying to say that without him hearing?
Yeah.
Make a stealth check.
This is like I'm right up next to Pearl whispering.
Yeah, but Hugin's kind of standing like right there.
It's okay. I'm very stealthy. What you go roll, Hugin? Perceive.
He noticed that you said something to Pearl, but didn't quite catch what you said. So, just continues to glare.
Right. Well then.
Shall we continue deeper?
I think this is why we don't have talks over the campfire. We just kind of just piss each other off.
I quite
It's like we
enjoyed
don't have
this.
family dinners anymore, guys.
I thought this was nice.
I was trying to unite the team with my reminiscentness, but a voice in my head told me it wasn't good enough, so I had to ruin things.
You kind of fucking brought up someone's death and tried to make it funny.
Well, blame the powers that be.
What does that even mean?
Blame the power.
You should know about the powers that be.
Oh man,
Paladin Smork.
I don't know.
Well,
Continue
I
on.
think we should-
Yeah, I think we're done with these talks. I think we just hate each other more.
Hey, you finish up your short rest. You all feel pretty. You feel recuperated.
Ah, took no damage. Ah, okay.
You did.
Nope.
I died twice.
Probably not gonna be the case this next
died
time. It's
twice.
fine.
You didn't die once. You just got knocked unconscious once.
Okay.
Twice.
Twice. Yeah, twice. Hugin chuckles at that.
I'm frail.
Yes, you are.
I'm a gentle flower.
At least your last HP roll when you leveled up was average.
Yeah, it was.
Instead
It
of
was
four.
it was solid 4.
Just so you guys know, Pearl rolled like in 4 level ups in a row. He rolled like a 1 and a 2. Pretty much lowest rolls in this health. He has 25 HP currently, I believe.
Yeah, it's
He had
pretty fucking
21
terrible.
with like 13 armor class.
Yep.
It's the definition of squish.
Yep.
Anyway, proceeding onwards, you guys go.
Looking
Good
for
talk, guys, good
symbols
talk.
and spider peoples.
Yeah, so everyone make a perception check.
Spider
Just
peoples.
begin to make your way. Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. What you rolling?
15.
I'm looking for
Yeah.
symbols or
And
spiders.
spider peoples.
10.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Whatever happened to beaver people?
Beaver people.
Beaver people.
We don't know.
Beaver.
The lake started doing crazy things. The beaver people were never tracked down.
Oh,
The myth of the beaver people lives on.
wait, which beaver people where?
They
was
were
a
at the
joke.
watery crossing.
When was
Oh.
it the dam at the water crossing? Somebody was like, beaver people? And thus the myth of the beaver people were born.
There is. All I'm saying is that you guys have been away from Brickshire for like
Oh my
Well,
god,
at
stop
least
it. Stop it.
Who knows what's gonna have happened when you come back, whenever that
Maybe the beaver people are there.
Or maybe,
we'll
Beaver
go back
people
in
invaded
time.
or
Brookshire.
maybe the shopkeeper owns everything.
Fix all of our fuck ups.
Fuck the shopkeeper.
Maybe Worthus killed the shopkeeper.
Alright, anyways. So while you're making your way through this passageway, yeah, there's a shitload of spiders. None of them are really big, no bigger than your pinky nail in size, and they seem to be avoiding you. Like as you move forward, they just kind of move their form around you, giving you a pretty clear passageway. They don't seem interested in being close to you, but there are, I'd say, thousands of spiders that are just climbing on these walls.
Because they know
They
what's
don't
up.
stand out or anything. They're just spiders.
Oh no, I mean,
It's a sea of spiders.
the
Do they
spi-
seem like more than like? I mean, is there anything to them?
As
Or
far
do-
as far as their appearance, they are normal spiders in appearance. However, this number of them is generally an ominous, creepy sign. Yeah.
Tiefling, you want to have a go again?
He's the one
Play
with
whack
the
spider?
fire blast. Pearl.
I was being sarcastic.
No.
Let's keep going.
Not doing that shit.
Yeah,
Fucking Keepling jumping off the smork.
Keepling's already pissed them off enough.
So after you walk for about 30 minutes or so, actually, I have like a rough makeshift map that you guys can just under. Let me make sure that it's all set up. I don't want you to see shit that you're not supposed to see.
Oh baby.
Kind of give you an idea of where you're
Map hype.
at. Map.
Map.
It's
Okay.
the map. It's the map. It's the map.
Map,
Really-
it's the map. It's the map. It's
Really hope that this doesn't
Map.
reveal everything. All right.
Everybody close your
Mexican
eyes.
immigrants,
Until
Mexican
it's okay.
Can you guys see? Is everything dark or what do you see?
Oh, I see
DD.
everything, man. No, shit.
I just see a lightning maze.
Oh, so you see the areas that's like in the top left. That's
We see a
Yeah.
PB.
That's
Hey.
so big.
Is that Princess
Hey,
Bubblegum?
cool. That's just the marker of where you guys are at currently. Cool. So it's all
Why
set
are
up
we
properly.
PB?
I don't
Still
know. It's the
baggins.
token I was using.
It's Princess
Pearl Baggins.
Bubblegum from
It's
a
Pearl
Pinterest site.
Baggins.
This is a
Pearl Baggins and Co.
very, very rough map.
Bilbo Baggins.
But as you proceed downward, stuff is revealed.
Excuse me. So what? What's
You might want to
Give me a second.
hide that box.
It doesn't matter. You'll know in just a second. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I wouldn't have revealed it if I didn't want you to see that. So as you make your way down here, you can hear the sound of some very large lumbering creatures in the distance. And as you poke your head in right at the entrance, keeping a safe distance away, you see there are several cyclopses that are walking the grounds in front of you.
Oof. Do you or Smork? Do you speak giant?
No.
Is oof? I mean, the same intelligence, right? Okay, I'm not gonna get
I'm
beat.
just gonna glare over.
I'm not gonna get beat up.
I'm just gonna glare over to Pearl, just kind of with a pissed off look,
Hey, I'm just saying.
like a don't start.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Hey, hooray, look at this. All right. So that's
Oof,
kind of what it...
You speak giant?
I-
Guess not. Shit.
Oof, no, speak giant.
I could make
Why
myself
speak
a very small one, like maybe a baby giant.
Doesn't somebody here have comprehend language?
Oh yeah, me.
That would be Pearl.
Yeah.
Doesn't make him speak it though.
Yeah, so
No.
what you can understand it, right?
These might be assholes.
We can go back to the good old freaking talking to the sea serpent thing.
Yeah, I can only.
Blink once for yes, blink twice for no.
I can
So what
only.
do I know about Cyclops?
I'm going to make a nature check.
All right.
They have one
Specifically,
eye.
I'm looking for
Yeah.
like
you know right off the
combat,
bat.
combat style, aggression, things of that nature.
Okay. Let's see what you roll.
11.
And 11. Yeah, you know Cyclopses have one eye. That's actually how they got their name. So that's kind of interesting. They're dumb. Generally, creatures of ogres, orcs, cyclopses, they seem to be generally pretty fascinated with magic. They're very simple,
Ah,
very very simple creatures.
Okay.
That's all you really know.
Go show him like a
Ready my
magic
deck
trick,
of
Pearl.
illusions.
All right, I'm gonna
Go use your
disguise
mage
my.
hand for.
Yeah, I'm gonna disguise myself as a cyclops. I know I can't be that big, but I'm gonna be like a little baby Cyclops, I guess.
Joey, are we on like the stairs here?
Oh yeah, you're on the scale. This map isn't to scale, by the way. But let me add your guys' tokens onto there. So you guys can.
Can we avoid this?
Oh yeah, you guys. They haven't seen you yet. They are distracted by whatever it is they are doing.
Do we know anything about like?
You stopped right there at the kind of at the entrance before the stairs. You stopped right there.
Do I know anything about the like a tendency for higher powers to maybe enslave them?
I told
perhaps?
you everything that you knew.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna make myself a baby Cyclops, or whatever it is, as big as I can make it.
Okay, all right.
And you guys want to go in there, try to find out what's going on?
You need to like impress them somehow.
I'm
Get them
going to.
like
I'm gonna be like a child prodigy Cyclops, you know, just like have like a mage hand from me, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's the chosen one" or something, you know, one of them.
Oh, boy.
Well, we hang here, and if that works, you come back and get us.
Do you have a Misty Step, Pearl?
Yeah,
Okay.
I only have
Oh,
one
boy,
left
bud.
though, but
Because us as a group might freak them the fuck out, all walking up it together. But
Yeah.
if you go become their leader,
If you could like make some kind of like
I
little
could be a
part-
baby leader or something, you know. So, all right.
All right, Pearl. They're stupid, so you might be able to, you know.
Okay, well, if something goes wrong.
if something
please
goes
just-
wrong, the keyword, you gotta yell fuzzy pickle.
No, we're not using that.
Fuzzy
We're gonna.
What's wrong with fuzzy pickle?
I like Fuzzy Pickle.
I love fuzzy pickle.
I think Fuzzy
Does anyone,
Pickle's
wait, does anyone
fantastic.
know about like the religion these guys follow? Maybe Pearl could pretend to be their god.
Spaghetti Monster.
I don't know anything.
Just so I put a rock there because that passageway is technically blocked off by some sort of wallway. So
Like some kind of rock.
yeah, some kind of rock, it would seem.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand in front of me, and then like crawl on all fours and look like a, you know, like a Cyclops baby or something.
They're not bears.
Paul, you have the greatest ideas.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't just stand as a fucking
He's
baby,
like a
would you?
spider cyclops.
All right.
Spider class.
So
Exorcist baby Cyclops.
how far forward do you move?
I'm just gonna, you know, crawl around, just like mind my own business and play with like a mage hand, you know, in front of me. Not being like intimidating or anything, just being
Okay.
like, oh, who put that baby there?
And I cast pass without a trace.
Yeah, if you want to cast Pass Without a Trace, you can.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you go ahead and do that.
My last second spell slot.
Are you saying anything, Pearl? Or you're just kind of fucking around with your mage hand.
Amazing hand and go, 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 go. Alright.
Make a perception check first.
Okay.
Got Percy sitting on the 14-year-old mare. Now he's a baby.
17.
Yeah, you can see from this distance that these Cyclops seem to be playing some sort of game. It looks like a giant version of shot put, basically. They've got like two crudely dug pits that you can see in the distance, and they're trying to like hurl these giant steel balls like into the holes. It's a really simple, stupid game, but
It's like
they're having a
cornhole.
lot of fun. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl over there then, and I'm going to use Featherfall on the one they're trying to throw and like levitate.
They haven't noticed you yet, by the way. Too distracted by the game.
Okay, well I'm gonna, you know, I'll just crawl up and I'll just start watching the game.
Pearl's gonna get thrown.
And I'm gonna be like, yay, yay, when he,
Right behind, like right there. Is that accurate?
I'm like, yay, when he makes one in the hole.
This okay, all right. Go ahead and make a deception check. Sorry.
15.
Okay, good thing these things are stupid. Yes, behind them, making yourself look like a baby Cyclops and goo goo gaga and playing with your mage hand and cheering when they throw this giant shot put. They eventually do take notice after a couple of minutes. It takes a decent bit of coaxing for them to actually notice you, though. They are very dumb and very hard of hearing, it seems, and way too focused on this game. However, they do eventually take note of you. And the one that you're standing directly behind just begins to turn around. And this is not to scale. Let's make this to scale. That's what that's about the size of him, give or take. And he just turns around, just looks at you, and there's a large globule of drool that's pooling at the corner of his mouth as he just kind of leans forward, and you can see his eyes squint as he's trying to make out like what's in front of him. a piece of drool just drips and falls on your head as he's just looking and sniffing it.
Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
He picks you up and begins cradling you.
God damn it.
Starts scratching your chin.
What the fuck is going on?
I didn't think this one through. Okay, and I'm just gonna mage hand and be like, "Ooh," with the one. Ooh.
Yeah, okay, alright, yeah, so, make a persuasion check. Let's see, yeah, with advantage.
19.
Okay. Yeah, so at first, like, the one that picked you up, he seems like he's really happy. But the other two, you notice that they were pretty pissed off. Like, you just interrupted their fucking game, and who is this, like, little child? And then they see you play with your mage hand, and seeing this display of magic is enough to just, you know, they're calm for a second and just kind of watch what you do. Like,
I'm gonna use mage hand to roll a rock down there into the hole. And be like, ah!
they're kind of freaked out by it. They back away a little bit, and then they walk over and lumber over to the hole and like peer down in it, and reach down, pick up the shot put, and then just kind of just drops to the ground and then looks in your direction again, and just yeah, they're clapping. They seem entertained.
All right.
And I want to know what's everyone else doing while this is happening.
I'm watching
confused
in
as
awe.
fuck.
I'm kind of like keeping an eye on the path that goes that way.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to cast a message to Keithlink as I can see him. I am distracting them. Do something. Get out of here. Get to the other side. They can't see you.
Okay, so when I hear that, I'm gonna turn to the guys and say, I don't know how the fuck he's doing it, but Pearl just said something to me.
As soon as you use your message, your mage hand does.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
And
It's gonna
I'm gonna
recast.
pass
the-
on.
The Cyclops. Okay, as you say that, you can pass on the information. The Cyclops are not happy. Like, and it kind of hits you, bonks you on the head, and waves his hand. And it's flicking you on the nose. Like they pull your ear.
And I stroke the side of one of the head with the mage hand. Like,
Oh, with the mage hand. Okay, yeah. Then it's like,
Joey, is this elevated? Is this like looking down into a pit?
where at?
Where we are right now in this little...
Oh yeah, it descends. The staircase descends downwards. This was a
And
quickly.
then this way is just stays up on the platform that we're on or
Yeah,
whatever?
stays up on the platform, and then it looks like from what you can see, it hits a wall. Like this
Joey,
wall right here.
the building, is there a door?
Make a perception check. You guys up there?
Okay.
Kind of pretty far away. And again, this map's not quite to scale. Like, pretty much assume everything on here is twice the size of what it actually is. So if you use a ruler.
That's what I told
There-
Kathy.
There is not a door you can see on the faces that you can see. Don't notice it.
This rock
And
on
this-
those other places completely blocking the path off?
Yeah, it's very very securely in place there.
I would like to test that. Can we get the big guys up front? And I'll ask them, like, if we can get that to fall off the ledge here, Pearl can, like, Misty step back over to us, and we can all haul ass around this pathway. Can we see across to this other place over here, Joey? At the pinging at the bottom?
No, you wouldn't be able to see that far now.
Okay. Well, do I see this intersection? Maybe not the intersection specifically, but do I see the path coming off of it?
No, that entire pathway is blocked off by that rock.
No.
You can see sort of like where it bends around, but yeah, no, it seems to be blocked off,
Okay.
kind of forcing you down the stairs.
We can either try and look on the other side of the building for a door. The
Okay,
other little path here looks like garbage, though.
Joey, I have an idea.
Pearl's got them pretty captivated. Perhaps we could talk to them. I mean, he doesn't look like he's talking to them.
As long as he can keep up his act, we could just see how it plays out.
Alright, Joey. I'm
Yeah.
gonna use Prestidigitation now. I'm change the mage hand into a small light, like floating light.
Okay.
I'm gonna make them follow like a Pied Piper with the rats towards the wall, and just like have it like circulate the wall.
All right, go and make a persuasion.
He's trying to do like a cat with a laser pointer.
Yeah, with a laser
I like it. I like it.
I got 14.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough. As begrudgingly, they stop their game for a second. One of the Cyclops brings along one of the shot puts as if he plans on picking the game back up here shortly. But they're gonna go ahead and entertain you and follow you, and they're pretty much infatuated by whatever you're doing. in
Joey, can you
Magic.
show where they're going or facing? Are they going to that back wall? Is that where you have?
Yeah, I assume you wanted them to just go on the back wall and like start basically.
Yeah, like, looking like right here.
Tiefling.
Like, would I know that, Joey? Like, would I know that's an intersection behind there, or is that a solid wall there?
You would be able to see that passageway out.
Okay, I'm gonna try make them like try grapple and follow it up, and maybe like lodge some rocks out of the way so it makes a pathway.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, you cast this harmless light effect, and it's pretty much exactly like how a cat with a laser pointer is. You put it up on the cave wall, they bat at it, some of the rocks fall down to the ground, you move it over the other side, they're like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh," and they bat it, try and bat it away, and now they're like just fighting over like who gets to smack at the red dot on the wall until eventually they just start fighting with themselves.
Okay,
Oh.
I've whispered to
Where's
Tiefling
Pearl?
as soon as I see them facing the wall, I've whispered to Tiefling to follow me, and I want to check out, sneak behind this side of the fortress and examine it and see if there's a way in. Perhaps.
And I will sneak as well right behind him.
And we have pass without trace on. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna start working at budging this rock.
Okay. I would say you guys make stealth rolls with advantage, but I don't even see the point. You guys are there's nothing that would see you. So, so go ahead and put your tokens where you want to
Oh
search.
god, Oof is coming too. Okay. Oof came too.
Okay.
Ah, I'm dead.
Smork, go ahead and make a strength check.
Damn right, Oof's coming too.
Well, I gotta. There we go. Okay. Strength.
Do you think
Yeah.
it'd be better
I-
Roof, to have you up top helping the big guys up top and the sneaky guys down here? Versus
what
the
I was
big ass giant guy down here and him up there by himself trying to use the strength?
Got a plan. I'll stay here.
Oof,
Oof,
you
get
go
over
back
here.
and help him.
Oof. Get over here. Get over here.
Make a stealth check, Smork.
Mm.
He's within. Oh, that's not scale. Never mind. They're fighting with each other. They'll never see it.
What the fuck? They're so angry at each other now.
They were spotting, like trying to get it, and then they just started hitting. They got distracted. Yeah. Was that 9 yourself?
No, that's
That was his strength roll.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. So you shot this out. They
I was whispering.
Yeah, but you started shouting, and and I just had to make a roll of stealth check. Nothing seems to notice. You can see the giant Cyclops in the distance still fighting with each other. Wait.
Okay, we're looking for a way in to this building.
Okay, so around this wall there is not, and when you go around the other face there is not as well. So when you get to about here, you don't see any wall on these three faces that you've already examined. I'll let you decide if you want to go further, because that will be putting you closer to where the Cyclops are at.
Keithlin, what do you think? Is this worth it?
I almost guarantee you I can get out there and see and get back without them noticing me.
All right, I'll stay close to him. Check if there's a door. Come back, report, and I'll go in with you if there is.
All right, and just for clarification, right now, Pearl, you're still in the arms of this Cyclops, as he's just using one hand. His buddies.
All right.
I'll just start pretend crying like.
I'm gonna like just poke my head around the side of the building and wait for a moment where I see all three of them facing away completely.
Okay.
As soon as I see them do that, I'm gonna kind of like slide quietly out enough to see the entire face of the wall
Okay.
and see if there's anything on here or not, like any way to get in.
That's where the door's at. There's a door on that face. Go ahead and make your stealth roll.
Sure.
Plus 10.
31.
Hey, fine. They didn't notice you. They didn't.
Okay. And does that include going back as well? Because I would just go
Yeah.
back. Okay. And I'll pass on to Argus. Yeah, there's definitely a door, but we might not need.
find.
We might not need to break in. Like these guys might work with us. I think we should go back and keep an eye on Paul or Pearl, just to see how he's. He might
I agree.
captivate him. So yeah, we're gonna come back to here, and then I'm gonna try and sneak back up to where they are.
Okay. Yeah. It's fine. I'm not going to make you guys make a stealth roll for going back up that way. You're no risk of being heard there. Pearl, though, what are you doing? You're just crying in this.
I'm still doing the light thing, trying to get them back on track, getting this fucking wall down.
What do you
I'm
do to
crying.
try? What do? You just cry?
Yeah, I'm like crying. Like, "Ah."
They look like the one that's holding you in his arms hears you crying, and she's like he puts one hand up to his ear, and then puts the hand on your mouth and prevents you from crying anymore. But now he's holding you. One arm's got his hand around your mouth, and he's getting like swatted at by his two friends. They're just still like cat fighting basically.
Okay. Do I know anything about Cyclopses in general? Like, do I know they know common? Do they know...
Make a history check if you'd like.
Okay. Like, did I study this in Hogwarts? Or...
Might have come across something in your studies.
I got 15.
Yeah, I mean, you know they have one eye. That's actually how they got the name.
Oh.
As far as what information were you trying to ascertain?
Language.
If they speak common.
Generally, they don't speak common, no.
Okay.
And if they do, it's very, 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 very dumbed down, very broken common. But as far as you know, they don't.
Okay, I'm gonna mutter a word out. Those elven people again, what they call drow. I'm gonna go drow.
It'd be more like a.
Yeah.
To them, it just sounds like a.
Yeah.
As they just continue to swat at each other, what we're trying to do to get their attention.
All right. I'm going to.
Well, while you think of that, Smork and Oof, make your I'll give you a strength check with advantage.
Move that bus.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to bust away a pretty decent amount of the rock. And eventually, you kind of peel away this exterior layer to where it reveals a much harder, much tougher stone. Whatever this was constructed as seemingly a doorway to prevent people from getting through. You can keep trying to hack at it, but it's getting progressively tougher and tougher material as you go on.
Try to push it off of the ledge.
It's actually there's walls on either side there, so I mean you could, but you'd have to like lift it up over like a 5-foot ledge and then push it over. It's a very large rock. It's possible.
How thick is the ledge? Out of curiosity.
Like how wide is it?
Like the side walls.
Oh, like the side walls. About a foot thick.
All right.
The one that you can see, like the ledge that.
They have pickaxes. If you guys think we're far enough away, I can't. It's hard to tell distance on this one, Joey. But if we're far enough away where you could hit it with a pickaxe without them hearing it, I would recommend taking that. You can break the side thing, and then it should just roll right off, so you don't have to lift it out of anything.
Yeah.
Joey.
Yep.
I'll cast a minor illusion of what I believe what a drought looks like above on
Yeah,
the.
we'll get to that in just a second. I want to finish
Okay,
up
sure,
the rock
sure,
thing
sure,
real
sure.
quick. So, are you guys? Your guys' plan is to kind of hack away the ledge.
Make a hole in the wall big enough for the boulder, and then push the boulder through that hole.
All right, cool, excellent. All right, now Pearl, what were you?
Just a minor illusion of what I believe a drow looks like from traversing in this cave on the ledge where I'm trying to get them to go. Let's see what happens.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Okay. My forte. 16.
Okay. Yeah, you have I mean, you've read about drow before. You kind of know they have a different complexion, a different look and appearance than elves typically do, and you transform yourself and disguise yourself into the best.
No, not me.
No, minor
I got
illusion.
minor illusion.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. Center an object. I don't think you'd be able to create an actual like physical like hologram body. It's an object or image. Oh, sound or an image of an object. Yeah, I don't think this would be an object.
Would a spider be an object?
Yeah. You know what? I'll say yes. I'll say sure. Yeah, because it's small enough. Yeah.
Alright. I'll do like a spire at the top of it then. One that we've seen before in this cave.
Okay, one of the ones that. Which one's the one you saw where?
The ones that attacked us in the lightning maze.
Okay.
and I'll put it right on top of that ledge. See what happens.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you have a pretty good memory of these spiders because they're pretty interesting and terrifying encounter with them. So you're able to get a pretty good minor illusion going there. And as soon as you put the illusion up there, they just drop your body onto the ground. You fall 10 feet to the ground.
Oh shit!
Yeah. You take 3 points of damage. Just thud, fall to the ground. As they're just looking at this, they begin just walking towards you. You can tell they're getting progressively more and more angry and aggressive, and they're trying to attack and swat forward at this illusion.
Okay. So they don't like.
As soon as they do, they go forward. They swat one hand through it. Their hand just whiffs through it, and just phases through it, and just go like.
Do we see this, Joey? Like me and Kiefling who were looking through the stairs?
Make a perception check. There's some things black obscuring your vision.
Are they doing any damage to this ledge, Joey?
Not since they started fighting with each other.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys don't really see Pearl's body fall to the ground. I mean, you hear a bunch of grunts and groans coming from over there, but it's pretty far away. You can't quite make out exactly what's
Yeah,
happening.
they're probably
And there's
just
this-
butt fucking them or something.
there's a stalagmite in the way and stuff too. So,
Bunch of grunts going on.
but Pearl, as soon as they try a few times and they just get angrier and angrier that whatever this thing is that you've conjured, they're not able to actually touch, and it's just an illusion. And then they just look down at you with just an angry look, and they squint their cyclops eyes and look at you and start to just snarl as they're reaching down to try and pick you up.
I'll just have it scutter off then.
Okay, they're still reaching forward to pick you up. Their attention's no longer on the illusion; it's on you.
I'll just go with it, but like. Ah.
And they're just and they pick you up and begin walking over towards the holes and pits that are in the ground. You guys would see movement. You wouldn't quite be able to make out if Pearl's being held. It looks like he kind of probably is, but you can see a figure moving back towards the pits. So whatever Pearl was doing is seemingly over.
Kiefling, you have thaumaturgy, right?
Yeah.
You make it sound like there's something in the back of the cave. Distract them.
Distract them from what though? We don't know what's.
Just throw your voice. I mean,
actually
they're coming back
happening, though.
They're coming back this way.
Well, they're going back to where they were when Pearl first met up with them. Back to playing, maybe.
I mean, they still need. I mean, they're not going to be distracted as much as they were. So I'm saying, if you could just project your voice off in the corner.
I don't know if I can do it like that. I think it's the distance-wise. I wouldn't be able to just make this big, massive noise way in this corner. I don't think, but I can check that.
Think you could scare them?
Without them knowing where it came from, I don't know. I have to check.
I mean, just be scary and.
I'm trying to tell you, I have to check that. I don't know, man. I'm looking for it right now. Unless you can find thaumaturgy and tell me that spell exactly. I don't have.
Yep.
One.
Let's see. So we're trying to figure out 3 times a range of 30 feet.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can't make it way on the back side. It'll just draw them to us. That's not a very good distraction.
I mean, what if you just got really loud and told them to go away? I don't know.
At this point, everyone make a perception check that's standing up on the ledge.
I just
Nat
don't
20.
see the necessary rush here. We don't know what's happening down there.
Unnatural 20.
I think if we heard lots of
I got a nat
grunts,
22.
Oh shit, we are so perceptive.
So you guys, Pearl, as your body is just being now held by this guy again, he's dragging you over towards these holes. He positions himself next to it, picks your body up, lifts it above his head, brings his arm back, and just chucks you over to the other side, towards the hole. And seems like these guys are pretty practiced at this game, and you just, boom, you kind of tumble a little, a foot or two before the pit, and then boom, fall down into it as the Cyclops next to you is like.
I'll feather fall myself.
And
so I
you
don't
guys
get
all
them.
notice this, by the way. As,
I'm laughing my ass off.
You guys saw Pearl's body get shot
he
through
just
the
made
air.
him the ball.
we gotta go save him. He's getting fucked up.
Fuck.
He has Misty Step. He's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
if he was in trouble,
get
he'd
out of
Misty
this
Step away.
situation.
What do you do as soon as you get thrown into the pit?
I'm gonna just start talking common why? Why?
That does nothing. I mean,
Damn it. Okay, so they don't understand anything then. I'm out of ideas, boys. I mean, I can do
They
President-
can't hear you.
I know. I'm gonna do prestidigitation again, and I'm gonna make faint musical notes.
Okay. All right. Where at and what do you do?
I'm gonna make it over here.
Okay. All right. All right. So they all got very, very, very low rolls on their perception. A 3, a 2, and a 1, actually. So I mean they maybe heard it in the back of their mind, but the noise does not seem to distract them. Is now the one that's standing next to the pit that you just got thrown in reaches down and tries to grab you again. I'll let you make a dexterity saving throw
Yeah.
to try and get away from.
21.
Okay. Yeah, so he reaches his hand down. However, he just hits dirt as you just scoot your back up towards the edge of the pit. And it's about maybe 10 feet up.
Hey,
I'm
Joey,
guessing they don't like me anymore, so
do we see this as this is happening? Like we
I
saw
mean,
him get thrown. But
You saw Pearl's body get thrown,
Yeah.
and now you're seeing they're continuing to play their game. So maybe.
Okay. At this point, I'm gonna just sneak down to like the side of the building, and I'm gonna come up along the side, and walk up. Not all the way out. I won't even be able to see out yet, but as close as I can get up there.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth roll.
You do not have +10.
26.
Don't need it.
Doesn't matter. He don't need that plus 10.
Thank God.
Oh, yeah, see it up. They don't notice you. And now you see you get up there right at the point where he's reaching down back into the pit, picks up and tries to pick up Pearl, misses, and then reaches down with his other arm, tries again to grab you, Pearl.
I want to now at this
Okay.
point. I want to use the thaumaturgy.
Okay.
6.
30 feet. I'm assuming that is going to be somewhere in the general area of Pearl from where I am.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know because we weren't using this for scale. I'm going to use it for the tremors. Like when they go to pick up Pearl, as soon as they touch them, I'm going to cause the ground to start tremoring.
Okay. Yeah. Can you do that with thaumaturgy?
Yeah. It's
Cool.
That's cool.
harmless tremors.
Gotcha. Okay. So, all right, this will be interesting. Okay, yeah. So and you're doing this right now, or are you gonna wait till?
Right when when I see them grab Pearl,
Okay.
that's when the tremors will begin.
Okay, yeah. So this time, first hand misses. Second one reaches down, is able to grab the scruff of your neck, Pearl, and you see Pearl's body get picked up out of the pit. Thaumaturgy, of the harmless tremors, and she gets ready to throw Pearl and lob him over his shoulder, but the tremors are enough to seemingly distract him as they start like looking around, kind of scared.
All right, and then I'm gonna recast it again, cutting off the tremors, and basically on the other side of them, I'm gonna have my voice booming. And I'm going to relay the message like, drop him now, kind of a thing.
Okay.
Just like boom it real, just loud and just...
Go ahead and make an intimidation check with advantage because you're using magic.
They don't understand.
Intimidation
Yes.
is +2. You said with advantage?
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter.
This, whatever it is, whether it's just you did really, really good at your spell, or if there's some other deeper connection, whatever you just did is enough to just cause them to start just shaking and just like they drop Pearl, who's still his body being held above the pit. You fall good 20 feet down.
God damn it.
You
Featherfall.
Okay. You take 6 points of damage. Wait, you featherfalled.
Featherfall.
Yeah, let me see the reaction. Yeah, so yeah, you don't take any damage as you just gently fall down to the ground, and they start making their way in towards the building. Very, very early.
I'm going to kind of keep an eye out and listen, and when I think I hear the door shut behind them, I'm going to peek out to see if there's any remaining outside the building.
Okay. Yeah, so you wait a few minutes. After you don't hear any sort of noise or commotion, you look around. They have all entered the building. You hear the door close behind them.
All right, I'm going to use thaumaturgy and whisper. I can't. No, never mind. I can't whisper a message, just sounds. I'll just like kind of whisper out there like, Pearl, get over here.
Yes. I can't get the fuck up. It's deep.
It's in like a 10-foot pit. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try and do this stealthily, but I'm gonna pull out some rope out of my bag, and I'm gonna tie like a knot onto one end, something for him to hold on to, and I'm gonna sneak over to the thing and throw the rope down and try and pull him out.
All right. So while you're throwing the rope down, trying to pull him out, the rest of you guys working on the rock there. Go ahead and make your strength check with advantage. See what
12.
kind of stuff happens. And Oof as well. Because I assume Oof was helping this whole time.
Oof is cardboard, I think.
I'm sorry, what?
Oof is not assisting because he wasn't paying attention. So yeah, you managed to hack away. You're still trying though. It's a pretty thick wall. The stone's pretty hard. Hasn't quite carved enough away to where the boulder falls down. Keefling, you throw your rope into the hole. I'm not gonna make you roll for climbing up the rope. It's easy enough to do.
Well, that didn't work, did it?
I'm going, before I say anything, I'm going back on the other side of the building.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see any climbable rocks over here?
From the brief period of time that they were indeed slapping away at the wall, maybe it wouldn't be very easy for you to, ascend and climb, but there's some rocks that have dislodged that could probably be climbed, yeah.
I'm gonna message Rogus, actually.
Okay.
Rogus, they actually hit the wall, which I was actually making them hit, I guess, so it worked. I'm not able to traverse this, but you could possibly get up those rocks. I know you're athletic, so you could probably jump on them, if you want to give that a go whilst they're distracted in their house, it might be a good idea. And you can reply to me in a thought, by the way.
By the way, is that where you're standing, bro? Just
No, I'm move right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna respond with, do you want me to tell everybody so we can quickly try to jump up that ledge? We can boost you.
Yes.
Okay. Oof, Smork, we gotta go quick. The giants have gone inside. There's a way out, but we gotta hurry. We gotta be quick.
All right.
And still have pass without a trace on, feasibly. And we're gonna sneak out.
And we'll meet up with them.
Go to that wall.
Okay.
Joey, what were they initially throwing across?
Just like giant metal shot puts almost.
Okay, gotcha.
Except they're not like, perfectly spherical, spheres of metal or anything. They're rocks that have been kind of formed half-assedly into, balls.
Gotcha.
And when I get there, I want to try and get up as soon as possible.
Everybody make an athletics or acrobatics check with advantage for everyone, just because you're all helping each other out.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah. Yep.
Acrobatics.
18.
Nat 20.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Wow, really?
I got a 13. Oh, wait, with advantage.
Yeah.
17.
Okay, yeah, you all it takes a couple minutes, but you make your way up there with such grace. It's wonderful. This worked out very well for you. Even Hugin, maybe. Yeah, even Hugin.
Yeah.
Even Hugin.
Very cool.
As you guys make your way up.
Did you see that double nat 20 by chance?
Double nat 20
was great.
all the
And I'm just gonna be in front of you guys and just bow like.
I do like a fucking 360 as I'm climbing up it, like jumping around.
Hardcore parkour.
I actually climb it on my hands, like body up in the air.
I guess the baby idea wasn't so bad then, huh?
It was quite interesting to watch.
Hey Joey, is this a river that's down with the giants, or is it elevated above that has like a railing?
Let me. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. Yeah, it's a ledge that goes downwards, and it's like a pool of water. You can see it's flowing off in two directions on either side, flowing downward.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
Dude, Kiefling, that was brilliant, man.
That was great.
The vibration, I mean, we should use that more, because...
I actually forgot that I can make more than just noises, so...
And, I mean, they probably
Loud
thought
noises.
those skelettes were coming, and that could be useful.
Everyone make a perception check.
11.
Okay.
What is this? I didn't roll a 20? What the fuck? Dice are
Bullshit,
open.
man.
Bullshit.
Dice broken.
But I did. Kind of.
Okay. So a combination of the rock that you've mined away from that sealed off area where you guys first came down, and a combination of those, light, harmless tremors, you can hear the sound of rock beginning to dislodge from where you came from. It's very, very faint. It's just a small crack, but it's unmistakable. As that rock looks like it's getting ready to break the wall.
On the other side?
Yeah, on the other side. They carved away enough of it to not have a strong enough support to keep it there, it seems.
All right, before that falls, it makes a bunch of noise, and Cyclops come out. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
That, homie.
So I'm gonna sneak down this pathway to the very south.
You want to go that way? There's another path we could take, but it goes all the way up again.
That's like backwards though.
Or down the water.
I say we go down.
Okay, let's go now.
Yeah, I'll go down.
And
We
down.
made a
down.
promise that we would take care of this problem. Going up ain't gonna solve it.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Yeah, you did. All right. What is your wisdom, Kiro? Or not Kiro? What is your wisdom, Keepers? I'm curious.
My wisdom, like my saving throw,
No, just like your wisdom
just
score.
straight wisdom is a 9.
Yeah.
We should have our stats on there, Joey.
Oh yeah, your stats are on the Google Doc. Yeah, but I was just curious.
Wait, they are? No, that's what I'm saying. They should be. They're
Oh,
not.
they're not. Yeah, they should be. You're right. I'll edit that and change that. That's a good call. All right. Cool. So you make your way a little bit further down this passageway. Let me pull up my notes here. There we go. Okay, yeah. So you proceed down this pathway, and it's been pretty dark in this cavern the whole time, as it generally is in caves. It's pretty typical. However, you walk down this path for about maybe 20 minutes or so, and it just gets darker and darker, almost to the point where it seems unnatural. Like it's your normal, visual range that you have, it seems to become slightly
Do we
less and
have
less.
any torches out currently?
Do you?
Do we have any torches out?
No.
Somebody light a torch real quick. I want to try something else.
I'll light a torch.
And I'm going to use thaumaturgy on it and use it to brighten the flame.
Okay. Yeah. So it does excuse me. It does brighten. However, there is definitely something that's holding this light back. Some sort of force. It doesn't illuminate quite as much as you would have hoped.
Evil is afoot.
Who's holding the torch?
Smork.
Smork
is.
Make a perception check, Smork.
Okay.
Where are we on the map, by the way?
Got a 7.
Something unholy in this place.
You'd be coming right down here.
Satan.
You don't get a cool visual of this area because I fucked something up and I can't reveal that to you.
That's why it's dark in here.
Yeah, exactly. So you got a 7. This room has a very let's see, the best word to describe it would just be a very spooky old feeling.
Spoopy.
Spoopy or spooky?
Be scared.
Both.
It's
Gotta be
spooky.
spooky.
It's so spooky.
Wait.
It's like
Is it a heap of spookiness or a pile of spookiness?
Both. It's
God.
it's a heap of piles of
There's a heap of pile.
yeah.
Spook, poot, spook.
It's a heaping pile
Oh
of
my
spooky
goodness.
spooky.
The only thing worse than a heap of piles is a heap of heaps.
Mm.
You don't even want to go there.
Do you begin after you ignite your torch? Do you continue in?
I'm gonna hold the torches like close to the ground as I can.
Well,
just see, like,
we only have one option, so...
You hold it down to the ground.
Yeah, I want to see what's on
okay.
the ground.
This is a stone tiled floor. The stone tiles seem to be about a foot by a foot square tiles. And every other one has that symbol that you saw earlier, symbol of Selvatarm. It's tiled with that design.
Don't step on the ones that have the symbol.
We're playing hopscotch.
And
Yes.
exactly like
Check
so
for
it's like a
traps.
checkerboard.
Yeah,
I
it's
want
like
to
a
check,
checkerboard.
Joey. I want to examine one of the tiles with the symbol for
Yeah.
traps.
Do you have dark vision? I forget.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So there's definitely something hindering your vision here. You're pretty familiar with like what you would normally be able to see under these conditions with your dark vision, and it's it's at least halved, you'd say. But what are you trying to look for?
I want to look at one of the symbol tiles and check it for anything suspicious.
Make an
Since
invest.
Keith was like-
Okay. Make an investigation check, please.
Investigate that shit, yo.
Yes.
Rip.
And I had advantage, right?
No. Does not appear to be trapped. You kind of, fiddle with it for a bit and examine it, investigate it, and it's just dusty and doesn't seem to be trapped or rigged.
Joey,
Yep.
I'm going to put a single gold coin on the tile and just fling it forward and just scoot it along the tiles, see what happens.
You just kind of slide it along the
it.
floor.
Yeah, slide it
You,
across.
you slide along the floor, you hear it hit something further in this room.
Huh.
Maybe goes for about 30 feet.
What's the sound we hear?
It's just like a thud as whatever it hit stopped it.
So no echo? A solid sound? What
It
is it?
hit something solid, it seems. Yeah. It didn't echo, it was just a
No
Except-
echo? Really?
I mean, the normal natural echo that you'd hear in a cave, or
Trying to
Yeah.
gauge from echo how big the room is. I guess.
Oh, make a perception check.
Yeah, very clever.
Yeah, very clever indeed.
Hey.
Yeah, from what you can tell, in the echo that reverberated when the coin hit, whatever it did, the best you can tell, this room is probably 60 feet by 60 feet at least.
And there's something in the middle, a central object.
Or at least in front of you where you threw the coin, yes.
Maybe
I
this
think
is where they have the
This is a
offerings.
statue. I think this is a statue. And I'm gonna boldly move forward.
Okay.
You move forward, and it's not too long that you're walking that you eventually see what it was that the coin hit, and it's the sarcophagus. A pretty ornate,
Sarcophagus, that's what I said.
pretty ornately well-crafted sarcophagus that looks like it's been there for quite a long time. There's a lot of cobwebs and spider webs on it.
Let's priest in peril this shit. Who has holy water?
I actually do have holy water. Just saying.
Wait, can you detect?
Can we seriously priest in peril this shit?
Can you detect
And,
evil?
and I just want to clarify. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to clarify. Ergus, you stopped when you saw the sarcophagus.
I'm not touching it. I want to just see it.
Okay.
I have 9 water skins full of holy water.
Are you guys familiar with the old tale, The Priest in Peril?
I'm not. Please enlighten me. What is this?
There was
priest? And what
a
was his
monk
peril?
trapped in an evil lair, and guarding the exit was a vampire. But the vampire didn't. He was in a long rested slumber, and the only reason the monk couldn't get out was because if he got near the vampire would awaken. To prevent the vampire from waking up, a hero, bold, brave adventurer, arrived and spread holy water onto the casket to prevent the vampire from coming out. I think something similar might work here.
I'm gonna.
Now you can think of a good story, huh?
Not my story.
I'm gonna give 1 water skin to all of us. So 1 to Smork, 1 to Pearl, 1 to Ergus,
Wait,
1 to Oof. And we need to all
Smork, can
pour
you-
it at the same
In the
time.
tale, the monk blessed the water further. Is there any way you can give it some more mojo?
I'll do what I can.
Can't believe I'm allowing this, but
I'm gonna take.
I'm gonna open my vial out.
I'm gonna say,
The water
give me
skin.
your water skins. I'm gonna hold them all to my chest. I'm gonna close my eyes and be like,
How can I hold all these water skins?
yeah, why can't I hold all these water skins?
Oh,
Tear.
God.
and what are you doing
I'm
with
in a
them?
time of your need. We need a sustenance more powerful than your average holy water to quell this evil inside of this sarcophagus. Can you bless this with your might so we can defeat this evil? And I'm gonna hold them all up and wince and wait.
Push out the holiness.
Wait, what is that?
Beat the devil out of it.
You just prayed the tear to
You just prayed. Okay, make a religion check. Sure.
Beat the devil out of that water skin there.
Devil out of that
Smork.
The devil out of it.
Got bigger.
What a happy little water skin.
Hashtag saved.
13
You
with advantage because I'm a paladin.
no, unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, your deity did not seem like it was a fitting time to bless your extra holy water in this situation. Nothing happened.
So okay, let's gather around. while we're
What if
gathered,
we
do
all
we
hold
notice anything
hands
more
and we
about?
all
I
believe?
think it unholified the water, actually.
No, we're fine. Oh God. Do we notice anything more about the sarcophagus, Joey?
How close do you get to it?
I think we're spreading out around it pretty close. Like,
The sarcophagus is open.
oh,
It's
there
hanging
any-
open by about 2 inches.
it's like the top.
Yeah,
is
it's
shifted.
cracked open. Yeah, it's standing up on its, standing up
Oh,
vertically,
fuck.
like in the wall. It hit the coin hit the base of the pedestal that this sarcophagus is on.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna take my water skin back and be like,
How about we just open it, put the torch in, and see what the fuck this is in there?
the water skin on the
gonna, like,
sarcophagus.
Flick it.
All right,
Pour
ready?
water. Just get
All
on
right,
the
so
holy water.
like I'll like count down like 3, 2, 1. I'll be like, the power of Christ compels you, and I'm like,
And
The
flinging-
power of tear
The
compels
power of
you.
Christ compels
And you try to splash the holy water inside the.
Well, I'm just on the outer shell of like the.
I'm gonna
lamp
aim
stuff.
inside. I'm going inside.
Am I the sucking
I'm
dicks
going
in
for
hand?
the top of it.
I'm going for full-on pregnancy right here.
Do you open up? Do you open up the sarcophagus anymore, or do you just
Nope.
leave it right how it is?
Where's the spritzing?
Just spritz in.
Power
I got my
of
Febreze
Christ
bottle full of holy
compels
water. And I'm
you.
just...
Be gone, evil being.
How many water skins do you use?
I gave one to
It's at least
everybody,
3,
so
or 4
1,
of
2,
us at
3,
least. I don't know
4,
if
and then
Ben is
myself
using his.
5. Yeah, I gave one to everybody. So 5 water skins full of holy water.
Okay. Yeah, so you just begin, like, you're shielding your eyes, like, it's like terrifyingly just scattering this holy water all over the sarcophagus. And after about 30, 45 seconds, you empty out your water skins, and nothing seems to be happening.
Alright, fuck this. Joey, mage hand, and I'm gonna push this fucking thing open.
I'm backing up.
The basilisk head from my bag of holding. Unwrap it careful. Like, I'm like, guys, I'm getting the basilisk head. Don't look at it. I'm gonna unwrap it and
What?
hold it.
Don't look at
over
what?
The sarcophagus. As
Okay. Okay. All right. So, Pearl, make a dexterity saving throw.
Watch it be a mirror inside.
What should be a fucking
And it
curse?
Must be
reflects
another
the head.
basilisk.
What make it again? Joey, Dex?
Dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
Basilisk.
And I got a
deception.
14.
Okay. Yeah. So you being the instigator here, you finally get the courage to use your mage hand. Open it up. Where were you standing relative to it?
Well, are we circling this thing, or are we just like all
I assumed that you were standing like right in front of it from what you just
We were like
said.
semicircle.
Yeah, from what you said before, you were standing in front of it. As you use your mage hand to open it up, a skeleton just comes, just like crumbling down on top of you, Pearl, and just falls apart all on you, and the bones hit the ground and just kind of lay there. Nothing attacks you from the
I'm
sarcophagus.
gonna like scream. and
Just
be like,
a
"Ah!"
skeleton
like pull
fucking
the
throws itself
basilisk
at
head.
me?
No, it felt like it was standing up, being held up by the front of the sarcophagus, and it just like it just fell on you when you
Alright, I
opened
would
it
like
up.
to inspect the fucking corpse that's on me right now.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, this, look at this head. Oh my
Investigation.
god.
Ooh, 16.
Hold all these bones.
You saw this as he was beginning to crumble down on top of you. There was what appears to be some sort of like a roll of parchment shoved into this thing's eye socket.
I'll pick it up. I'll pick up. Is there anything else like jewelry, weaponry, or anything like garments on it that's been buried with?
It has some tattered clothing, but if there was anything here, it's been stripped. There's no valuables that you can see in the sarcophagus.
Okay, I'm gonna take out the piece of parchment and I'll look at the guys like, what?
Read it.
I can't see shit. So can you bring the torch over?
Give me the thing. I grabbed the
No,
parchment.
I can read it. Just give me the fucking torch.
Give me
All
the
right.
parchment.
All right, I'm just gonna.
What do you want from me?
Read it by the light.
Okay, so you unravel this piece of parchment and unfold it. Go ahead and make a wisdom wisdom check. Sorry, not a saving throw. It's D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
14.
Okay. As soon as you open it, there's a message you can read just briefly. It says, "You should not have come here," and then the scroll just poofs into a pile of smoke and ash that falls to the ground. You feel some sort of energy surge through you, Pearl, but you don't know what it is. But yeah, the scroll disintegrates. You read briefly for a second before it does the message, "You should not have come here."
Oh, good.
I feel kind of weird, guys.
Joey, I'm gonna use primeval awareness in that moment.
Okay. Remind me what exactly it does again?
It is. I'll give you the list of creatures.
Yes.
It is.
aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
That you can sense.
I can sense whether the following creatures are present within 1 mile.
There is definitely the presence of pretty much nearly all those creatures within a mile.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Fellas,
Yes.
my spidey
Spider
senses
sense?
are tingling. There's a whole bunch of shit
Spidey sense?
near us.
Would they be spiders by chance?
What do we see at the other end of the room, Joey?
You haven't really gone there yet.
I'd like to move towards the other side of the room.
Oh, as you continue to investigate and explore this room, you stumble across and find more sarcophaguses.
I'm gonna kind of go back
Ew.
towards the entrance to where the Cyclops were, and kind of just hang by that entrance for a minute and
I
collect
will
myself.
take a safe distance this time, Joey, and I will mage hide and push another sarcophagus open.
Okay. Yeah, this time it just kind of creaks open. Nothing's inside except for a puff of dust. Make a investigation check, though.
Okay. 18.
Okay. You can see in the back of this sarcophagus, the body or whatever was inside of it has been removed. There's no valuables or anything. But written in what you can only assume to be probably blood or something similar to that is the word envy.
Envy.
The skeleton,
Penis
the,
envy?
Joey, the first skeleton, humanoid. Can we tell what
It,
kind
looked,
of
it
humanoid?
was definitely looked humanoid. As far as like what kind,
Yeah, is there any way I could know that?
not really from the bones there. Yeah, could have been anything.
How many more sarcophagus?
As you continue to explore the room, you find in total about a total of 7 sarcophaguses.
7. Hold on, including the first one.
Yeah.
7 deadly sins.
Yeah, but the first one was
Envy.
no. We just found envy. There's one missing. I want to check another one.
No, there was. You didn't check the first one that you searched, but
Oh,
yeah,
oh, true. We didn't look in the back of the first one.
yeah. No one really.
Oh, then I want to go. I want to go and after Pearl communicates envy, I want to go.
So, but other than that, I mean, it just seems like you're in a transfer a bit.
Smork, are you okay, dude?
What? Yeah, no. I'm
Kind
fine.
of went
Just-
all.
Just like zoned out for.
You have a moment with
I don't
Yeah,
know
what,
that was.
what happened?
Just like blanked out for a second.
That was it.
My lance is still stuck in here.
No, you
It
got
seems
out.
like we budged a little bit, but I want to get that thing out.
Wait, didn't it come out, Joey?
Did it come out?
Yeah, you got the lance out.
Oh, I thought you said it
You,
budged.
no,
a
you
little
know,
bit.
you let go. You
Oh, the
get
second
lance
it
out,
let
you
go.
let go,
Gotcha.
and then yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Is there anything else, Joey? I want to walk around the walls, see if there's anything else.
Besides the Selvatarm symbols and insignias carved into the floor, or not carved into the floor, but like, every other tile being that, room seems to just be a very, very old tomb. But make an investigation or a perception check. Sorry.
Everybody.
No, just Argus.
Servers.
I'm trying to think. Like, there's something to this.
Put on your thinking wand.
That's what I'm
What
trying
do
to
you
do.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go over to the
Anything?
door in the back.
Doesn't seem to. Nothing really
I
strikes you.
haven't noticed any. Okay.
I'm gonna go along the backside wall, kind of where you see my
Mm-hmm.
ruler.
Yep.
And I want to look for any levers, switches, latches, buttons, anything like that.
Make an investigation check.
Intellect.
Joey,
Yeah.
the blood that's writing
eight.
greed, envy, and pride and all that, is it fresh or is it dried, like
It's-
really, really old?
Yeah, I mean, you don't know 100% if it's blood or not. You just conclude that it's probably blood. But it's definitely dried. It's not dripping or anything anymore. It's dry.
Okay, I want to try something. Keith,
Yes.
come over here real quick.
Comes over there.
All right, I'm gonna go inside
Ew.
this sarcophagus of lust. Okay,
Okay.
you're gonna shut the top of it, and get me out in 2 minutes, or otherwise screaming. Okay.
Okay. I'll pick him
There
up
are
and
6 of us. One of them won't open. Oh boy.
I will like set him down in the sarcophagus and throw the lid on. I'm actually gonna jump and sit on top of it.
Well, it's sitting vertically, so.
Oh, right. They're standing up.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Don't worry about that. Never mind. I didn't say that. You imagine it. Do I just? How's the lid? Like, is it lean back slightly to where it, I have to hold it, or?
Yeah, I mean they're like kind of at like an angle, so the lid doesn't just like plop open.
Oh, yeah. I'll just put it up there and I'll start counting in my head. But I don't
All
really
right,
know how time works all that well,
right.
so I'm like,
right.
1,
I'm gonna close my eyes whilst I'm in there too.
Make a
Try-
wisdom. Make a wisdom saving throw, Pro.
All right. For science. 18.
Okay. You close your eyes for a second, and you feel some sort of arcane presence inside the sarcophagus. And as you spend, how long did you say you wanted to spend in here before?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. And as time goes on, 30 seconds pass, minute passes, your heart just increasingly, that your heartbeat just gets more and more rapid, and you start to sweat just a little bit more. You feel this overwhelming sort of sense of fear begin to wash over you. A minute and a half passes, minute 45 seconds pass. You're now almost in a complete just state of panic and
All right, I'm gonna start screaming.
fear.
Keithlink.
Yes.
Can he fucking hear me?
Yes, he can hear you. Yeah, it's been about 2 minutes, Keithling.
Oh, okay, yeah, and then.
Oh my god.
I'll like.
Oh, right. Pearl's there.
Shit. I'll like open it
Jesus
real quick.
Christ. And right before it, I'm just gonna collect myself and just go quiet, like.
I'll come over there. What happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
More, can you like check him out? What the fuck is wrong with him?
What? Why are you freaking out? What happened?
He was in the coffin.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm talking to Pearl. Like,
Maybe he's
what
claustrophobic.
are you?
You just see what I'm swaying as fuck and just scared, I guess. I don't know what to tell you because I don't know what happened. So
I'm gonna just be like, it's okay, man. You're with us. You're safe. You're out of the coffin. Breathe in, out.
Guys, I hate to...
Fraba.
give me a bag. Give me a bag.
Fraba. Give all the empty water skins.
I hate to be that guy, but there are
Flack.
6 of us, and there are 6 open sarcophagi.
There's 5 of us.
There's 6.
Oh, Hugin. That's right.
I would fit the greed. Hugin would fit the wrath. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Maybe pride.
I think Pearl should go in pride.
And then it says you should not be here. Hugin's not really part of our
lust.
group.
Lust.
Maybe he's the one who shouldn't be here because.
No,
would be
one
envy.
No, he's probably he's either envy because he's jealous of Oof,
of his
or he's
brother.
wrath because he wants revenge against the orc guy.
Put him in envy.
Gluttony doesn't fit any of us.
Spiders. Anybody afraid of spiders by chance?
I'm not fucking going in that one.
Other than Oof, but Oof just eats sometimes. I mean, it's not like it's
Gluttony. He likes his food.
Oof, are you scared of spiders?
Oof, no scared of spiders.
Okay. We've got a champ over here.
Oof been chained to tree for like 10 years.
I mean, the only thing I
Spider
can think
Oof
for
right.
envy, Smork, is that you might. But that doesn't make any sense.
Hugin. No, Hugin is envious of Oof. Remember in that
I
story?
think Hugin works well in wrath.
Then who's wrath?
That's you, Rogus, because you want
Me?
wrath. Yeah, wrath upon
You
what
want
happened
revenge
to your
for
town.
your town
Your town.
from the
That's
dragons?
true. I do want that.
You learned something about yourself.
Let's try.
And
Fuck
John, you
I'll
be
take-
pride. John, you're pride.
I'll take envy
Smoke.
because I was always jealous of all the other people.
it.
In
No,
You're in
Hugin
No.
is envy, bro.
Hugin's envious of Oof.
Why would
Oof
I
is
be-
gluttony
what-
'cause he eats a
What
shit
do I
ton.
have to be prideful of?
Listen,
Prideful,
Smork,
you're
you're
a
in
paladin.
pride.
Of
Just
your
Let's all
religion.
lock ourselves in a
Contrary
coffin for
to
a
your
second.
beliefs, not everyone believes in your prideful religion.
How many times have you ratted out Keepling over here because of your pride?
For the sake of your pride of being a
I have nothing to
religion.
do with pride.
Goody goody.
Listen, just get in the coffin.
Yeah.
Everybody,
I'll get
let's try this.
I'll get in the pride coffin.
Can we
I
open
will
them
get in the
ourselves from the
greed.
inside? Have we
Out
tested
again,
this?
lost again.
You opened what?
Have we tested like someone going in and being able to push their own way out?
No.
You should try that.
You all die. Thank you for watching Heroes of Enderboar.
I'll risk it. I'm gonna go over to greed.
I'll risk it too. I've
Here-
got
well,
things
there's
I
no
can...
reason to get confusion going on with multiple at one time. Let's
Hold
just
on,
do them one
yeah,
at a time.
Keithling, you go in there. We'll all
I'm
stand
gonna-
outside. As soon as you're in there, we close it. Try to come out.
I'm gonna knock if I can't, but I'm also not gonna knock if I can't. Like, no matter what happens, because you might not be able to hear me knock for some reason. If I'm not out in like 5 seconds, well, let's say 20 seconds. If I'm not out in 20 seconds, get me out.
Roger.
All right.
Alright, I'll have stand back up in it and have them close it
Roll, get
behind
your
me.
mage hand.
Okay, into greed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, and you place yourself back up against the back wall of the coffin, and door closes. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Good luck.
I'm standing outside the coffin, so you get a plus
all are.
1 to your saving
So
throw.
18.
18 again.
Yeah, it's again you get the heebie-jeebies, but after about a couple seconds and you try to push the door open, it opens. It
Okay.
didn't seal or anything.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
Okay.
All right. I think we all have to.
Should we test all of the doors?
I think no. I don't think that's. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. All right.
I feel like
boys,
this only
get to your
makes
coffin.
sense. Let's all go in at the same time and close it at the same time.
Yeah.
How long?
20 seconds
minutes.
maximum.
2 minutes, I was okay, but it was like barely okay.
20
Bro,
seconds.
you were not okay.
Is a long,
I know, but that was the longest I could be in there for.
20 seconds is a long time. For whatever's gonna happen, I think we can test it. If that doesn't
Give
do
a
anything, maybe
shout.
we can try longer. But let's
Count
not
to
go ridiculous.
10.
What I would say, all right, let's at least do a minute then, because I only started feeling and hearing things after 30 seconds.
You heard things?
Yeah, I heard like whispers and.
I don't
It's
want to hear
weird.
whispers.
10 seconds.
Ah,
We all close the doors. We shout to go all in at the same time. We all count to 10.
All right,
See what happens.
let's go for it.
all right.
We'll go to our respective. Smokes is going to pride.
Okay.
Gonna lust again.
Okay. All right. It's cool. I'm pretty sure I got where everyone's going. So you guys very very scared. You make yourselves comfortable in the sarcophaguses. You hear the sound of everyone just getting to close their doors as they creak shut. You guys wait for about 30 seconds or so, and nothing so far. You begin to feel that sense of fear just kind of start to overwhelm you, and
It's been 30 seconds. I've pushed myself out.
okay. Okay, yeah, so you push yourself out. As soon as the door, you hear the door creak open of the sarcophagus that Aragus was in, and as soon as that happens, the sense of fear inside the rest of you kind of begins to fade.
I haven't opened my door yet.
I have no mind yet either, but we should always be in at the same time. If one person leaves, we've just broken the chain.
Rest
You're
of you
all
guys
still
in
in.
there for about a minute and a half or so.
You're all still in there, by the way.
I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna tell Rose get back in his fucking sarcophagus and be a man.
Well, Pearl, you can't do that out of meta. You don't know that they've all felt the fear.
I heard you open the door.
I understand, but we should probably talk about it first in character. Or
Yeah, I mean, you heard the sound of a sarcophagus door open, and someone step out, but you don't know that Aragus is
Oh,
stepped out.
well, I know it was him. Okay.
Yeah, you.
you guys a bit. We said literally 10 seconds, and you're all still in there. Is what I'm trying
Alright.
to.
I was
Communicate.
curious.
I'll open it. I'll open it.
Okay, yeah. The rest of you guys push open your doors just right at about that minute and a half, 2 minute threshold. Starting to experience cold sweats. Your mind, you start getting this piercing headache, and this sense of fear just starts to wash over you. And you push open a door, let out a breath of fresh air once again, and
Fresh air.
yeah, it's as fresh as tomb crypt air can be. It's silent in this room. Nothing seems to have happened. We'll make a perception check though.
12.
16.
16.
Okay. That coffin, the one that you were unable to get open, the door is hanging now, completely ajar. Whatever was in there is no longer in there. The putrid smell that you had smelled earlier when you were able to crack it open for like just a half an inch to an inch, that smell is gone. There's seemingly nothing inside this the final
The
sarcophagus.
sloth
Check
gone
the
out.
stone. I'm gonna go check the stone door again.
Okay.
It's still crawling towards the door.
Anything new about the door?
I don't know. What do you do? How do you interact with it?
Going up to it, I want to examine it again.
Yeah. As soon as you place one of your fingers on it, you start to feel sort of this. It's a tingly sensation, but it's it's not hurtful. It doesn't hurt or anything. And place a few more of your fingers on the stone door, and whatever it is kind of drawing you to just place your hands on the door, and whatever forces.
So I'm making it radiate the damage inward on the circle.
All right. Cool. So whatever this creature is takes a total of 32 points of damage. All right. Yeah. So your wall of fire, while it is pretty much completely consuming this very, very large, monstrous creature, he's just standing there, just laughing and cackling, seemingly taking very little damage from this. Brings us to the monster's turn. And it is going to. It's just going to lumber forward. I will take the, I believe, the damage from that. And I'll walk up to you, Oof. And it hits. Take 46 points of damage, Oof.
Did you say you walked through it, Joey?
Excuse me.
Yeah, he walked through
I'm
it.
sorry. Excuse me. What the fuck did you just say?
Yes, he's going to use 2 attacks, multi-attack. First one at you, Oof. Second one is going to be a you, Kiefling. With a 26 to
Wait,
hit.
what?
46.
Kiefling, you take 43 points of damage as the second just
Uncanny
giant
dodge.
claw.
He said 43.
Door behind, yeah, 43. The door behind you, sealed, closed. You guys are locked in this room.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. And it's going to use its legendary action to make a third attack against you.
Sure.
Oh, legendary!
Take another
Oh,
32 points of damage, Oof,
Okay.
as he just slashes you. Your body is almost ripped to shreds. From that knocks you unconscious, I believe, right?
Nope.
No, he has a shit ton of health.
I think this is game over. Holy fuck.
Now, don't give up now, Pearl.
I'm running!
Give up now.
I've never died in 30 weeks!
Your turn, Keelan, as this creature just continues to laugh.
Is
As it
this,
attacks
are these
you.
pillars in the corner?
Yeah.
In the middle of the corners? And then do I see this over here in the center? Like, is this
Yeah.
a rug? What is this? Like,
Oh, make a perception check.
sure.
But
It's not a rug. It appears to be some sort of symbol carved
Fuck.
or drawn or painted or something onto this little altar.
17.
Okay, 17 is that's not enough to hit. 17 misses.
No, I was trying to see what that
perception.
Oh,
was.
that was your perception.
Yeah.
Duh. Sorry. It's definitely some sort of symbol that's been carved or painted or something into this altar.
All right,
Um,
I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage,
Okay.
and then how far are we looking at here? I'm gonna move up to there, to like here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take that vial that I have in my bag, and this is labeled.
You do provoke an attack of opportunity.
I disengage.
Oh,
Yes.
Disengage with this
Did you say you disengaged?
I used
okay.
my bonus
My bad.
action to
Okay, I missed that.
disengage.
Okay, my bad. I missed that.
It's cool. And I'm gonna take that small vial of the thick black liquid that I got from the lightning maze.
Uh-huh.
I got it from one of the little dwarves, and I'm gonna throw it at that as like a target, and see if I can make it bust on that symbol.
Go make a ranged attack. Make a ranged spell attack.
Are you doing? Oh shit, the fire too.
Yes, I mean you're able to chuck it, and it does hit the creature and shatters and breaks over it.
That's-
no, he was aiming. Joey, he was aiming at the.
I'm
symbol.
aiming at the target.
Oh, I'm so
like the-
sorry.
The symbol. It's all right.
I'm so sorry, dude. I'm losing track of things. My bad. Oh yeah, so you chuck your symbol or your vial over there. Didn't even have to make a roll for that actually. Throw it there, intending to shatter it.
Yeah, I want it to bust on the symbol.
All right, shatters the liquid inside of it. spreads across the floor. Nothing immediate seems to happen though.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I'll do at this point.
All right. He's going to use another one of his legendary actions, Trembling Strike. So he picks up. He's got this giant maul in his hands, like a 30-foot maul. Just boom, slams it down to the ground, and everybody make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
Everyone 10 feet. So
I don't
Eric,
like
you get +1 to it.
Oh, I have -1 to that. Nice. I got a 0.
Thank God.
I
I
got
don't know
an
if that's possible, but I got a 0.
7.
Actually, wait. Lucky on that. Never mind, 18.
You are all knocked prone as the trembling in the ground causes you to just fall flat on your asses. On his turn, Hugin's going to just have his
Wait, like literally all of us?
Yeah, everyone. You all failed your saves.
Unavoidable, boys.
Knocked down. Hugin comes forward, slash, and his attacks both miss.
Fuck!
Oh wait, no, second attack hits. For
Yay!
8 points of damage as he's managed to nick the ankle of this creature. Arigus, your turn.
I am moving all the way over here. Use my last spell to Hunter's Mark and firing 2 shots.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, I got a
It's
plan.
19 and 22.
22
Attacks.
hits, 19 misses.
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Damage. Hunter's Mark, Colossus Slayer, because it's taking damage.
Yep. So I mean, your arrow definitely hit, but it seems just like ricochet off its armor. It scratched the armor. It took a little bit of an impact, but didn't take much damage. You guys now notice that the trembling from the maul. Is that in your turn, Arigus? Before?
Yeah.
Okay.
After the
So,
however much damage.
so the trembling from the maul finally begins to fade, and you can see now on that back platform, on this altar, it begins to just kind of rumble and slide apart as something, some sort of something is opening up and sliding open. You can hear the sound of very loud, very deep, billowy breathing coming from whatever is being uncovered right now. You see a head begin to poke its way out from the top, and it appears to be the head of a very, very large dragon as it begins to climb its way out.
Oh.
And I will.
What the fuck?
I sensed all
Why?
the things. Oh,
I will.
It was like almost all those things.
And
Oh,
it's now going to take Smork, your turn.
Pardon?
I am going to go up and attack this monster with my lance.
Go for it.
I also
Pardon?
cast Thunderous Smite beforehand on myself.
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
My second attack is a 20.
20 misses.
20 misses? Oh
Mhm. And that will bring us, let's add this one to the turn order here.
Fellas, can we run?
yeah. Nice
Shut the
adventuring
door.
with you guys, but I haven't survived 30 weeks for nothing, so laters.
The door behind you is
Shot, bro,
closed.
here.
oh, that's right. It's you said close.
Which brings us to the dragon's turn, who's going to come up behind this creature right here. And you see, this thing is,
It
it
passed
is
through the
massive. It passed through the fire, so we'll take its damage. It plants,
my
its,
God.
it plants its claws down, leans its head forward, and opens up. You can see the flame begin to just pile, but it's not a red glowing orange flame. It's a black billowy cloud purplish flame, and he opens up his mouth and just exhales a very, very painful torrent of shadowy fire breath.
my god.
All right. So that will hit everybody from where he's standing at.
Does it hit the monster too?
It does. You all take 96 points of damage.
I'm dead.
You're all knocked unconscious.
Dodge 96 divided by This
However-
makes a difference because if you go
Oh,
half
that's
or double your
49.
HP, that
just
actually
happened,
kills
bro?
you without.
Wait a second, Keithling. However,
However,
your body's laying there unconscious on the ground. You still are you're still able to feel, you're still able to see, you're still able to hear your body just lying there, unable to actually move or anything like that, and then your vision goes black, and the unconsciousness finally sweeping over you, and this feels like it lasts for days and days and days, and then your eyes finally open, and you see in front of you just blackness. You kind of reach forward and feel what's in front of you, and your inside the sarcophaguses that you were just investigating previously that led to this room.
I'm racist.
Wait, what?
Push out.
We've been buried alive.
Oh no, this is the.
Did we just go back in time? Maybe we did something wrong. We have to
You
go
said you
back.
push the door open and you step out, seemingly unscathed, physically fine, terrified, sweating, frightened, absolutely just overcome with fear and emotion of what you just thought was a real experience. But you look around.
Wow. We were like in a coma the whole time.
I'm
It was
gonna,
like
I'm
a
gonna push
soap
mine open as
opera.
well.
Well done.
And,
Well done,
you
Joey.
all step out, seemingly fine.
I'm gonna check my bags real quick. Do I still have the green vial of the electric blood?
Yep.
Ah, fuck, I should not have undone that.
Jesus Christ, don't scare me like that, dude. You kicked my ass that round.
I'm pretty sure we all just died there.
Jesus Christ. Well, you didn't get opened up with like a fucking combo move on your fucking first round.
So, did we just see what would happen if we follow through with this path, guys? What do you guys think?
Jesus.
Was that like a warning? Or was it
I would
maybe
say-
like a fear-invoking thing, like what's really back there is super easy and it's trying to make us afraid of what it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's fucked.
I would also like everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, if you could, please.
Because like, what if it's actually not dangerous and tough
Well,
and that uses that to
Natural
like,
wood.
you know what
24.
I mean? It uses that to make people afraid to fight it. I got a 1.
All right. So you guys stepping out, seemingly fine. You check your possessions, Keefling, and everything is still there. And you catch your breath and kind of trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. You and Aragus, Keefling, that memory that you had shared earlier about how when you were at Hogwarts and you slept with Pearl's girl and banged his ex-girlfriend or crush, Lisa. You now remember that memory as Pearl being the one who banged your crush. But to you, this is how you've always remembered it. So it's not any different
Okay,
to you,
so it's
but
don't make any difference.
that
Just
memory
remember
has changed.
All right,
Aragus, you copping out with your story.
but only
Um,
I know that,
told a
right?
story.
Like no one else.
Yeah, only you know that, and to you it seems normal. But
Okay.
one of your memories was altered, and that's how it's been altered. Aragus, you, as you step out, the memory that you had of Queefy Varg being blown up has changed as well. You recall what you remember is that Queefy Varg chose to join the side of evil and help the Thieves Guild. So your memory's been altered as you
How
look
dare
around.
you ruin the legend of Queefy Varg? She was a noble lady. Shame on you, DM.
Hey, it's not me. I'm not doing
It's not the. He died for your sins.
So what's your immediate plan of action here?
I think we should take a vote. Like, there's 2 different ways that could have gone. Like, that
Take a
may have been
long
a
rest.
warning, or that may have been, like, a trick. We'll never know unless we go.
Well, we can't go. Is the door
I
open though?
sensed. Listen, I sensed those creatures.
What creatures?
I sensed a dragon, or maybe
Okay, so-
multiple.
Oh,
So
you
if I was
sense
standing on
dragon.
the
That's
opposite
not
side of the
bullshit.
door, Joey,
Yeah.
this door right here is the one that we're facing inside of the sarcophagus room, right?
Yeah, let me. Yeah, that's.
Hold on, no,
the door
keep
right
us
there.
here, keep us here.
Yeah.
Keep us here. So I got the
Ragus,
60-foot radius of my divine sense,
you're imagining
right?
dragons.
From where I would be on the opposite side of the door.
Mhm.
I'm using
not
divine
how that
sense.
Oh, this is a very corrupted, very. Wait, you're standing back in the altar, or the tomb. Sorry.
I want to
You're
get
not-
yeah, I want to get to the opposite side of the door, so this is essentially where I would be, just on the other side of the door,
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Which
Okay. I
makes
get what you're
sense.
saying. I get what you're saying.
to kind of sense anything in the room next to us.
Oh yeah, there is definitely evil and corruption.
Any
across
kind
the
of
room.
major spots? Do I just sense any specific creatures? Because that's how it works.
You don't sense any specific creatures. No, there is not the presence of any sort of, from what you can tell, living being inside that room, or any sort of creature. But whatever it is extremely corrupted and desecrated.
Guys, I don't sense anything in there, but there is a very ominous evil sense just around this entire crypt.
We should send Hugin in and see what happens.
How about we just do this?
I'll
Who
go.
wants
Take a
to
long
chance?
rest.
Who wants to dimension door with me?
Never again. If we take a rest, I have no spells.
Well, those spells you
should-
just used in the thing.
have-
Yeah, did they count?
I
Yeah,
literally
they
have
didn't count. By the way.
A level
Okay, cool.
1 spell.
So I
though.
still can
I have a level 1 spell. Which means Hunter's Mark, and that's about it.
What if we're still in the casket?
That's what I mean.
What if this is like Inception, Casketception, where we're on our 3rd level? We just came out of the kick for 3, but we're still in 2,
2.
and we need to get back to the surface.
We need to go deeper.
I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to. We have fought bravely to get to this point. We could use a rest.
You want to
I
sleep
agree.
inside a coffin?
How do I know you're
We already did that.
That wasn't intentional. I wouldn't do that on purpose. I don't think I could
Sleep
sleep right
outside of
now.
the coffin.
Like,
I don't.
Yeah.
I could use my last spell and focus and try to sense again, but I don't
I
know
just
of
did.
any
There's
magic that
nothing.
could trick that. That's something that's a part of me. It's forever been. I've never been misled by it. I'm not sure. But I sensed
sensed-
that dragon.
You actually.
Everything.
Then maybe it's just a fucking mind fuck as well. Like, how do you know?
Maybe when you sensed the dragon, you were in
Yeah.
the mind fuck.
Right.
It was before. It was back when we were with the Cyclops.
But maybe
How do I know you're not mad
this,
right now?
Maybe this we're in started before we went in. So it's
Yeah.
we
It's
don't
the
know
dark.
what year it is right now. We don't even know if this is real. Your memories right now may be completely fake. Just saying. Maybe you didn't sense. Maybe that's part of the illusion, is to make you think you sense dragons, to make you think that it's real.
I say we open the door then.
I think it's a
Let's do that.
fear. I think it's a trick.
Yeah.
I think that it's
think
not
I
that
would
big and
agree.
tough, and there's not big things back there, and it's trying to make us turn and run. And
Yeah.
that's its like defense mechanism.
I would agree with you, except for my gut instinct.
If anyone knows a swindler, this is how I would do it. If I could make them believe something. You
All right.
just-
Well, I'm gonna find this out. So whoever wants a dimension door with me, you're welcome. But
Why
I'm
don't
gonna
you
find
go?
this out.
Why don't you go in normally
yeah, if you're going,
Go
there's
through
no
the
reason to
door.
risk more than one life.
and then
I'm just saying. You
If
said
shit-
you
and
were
listen,
so
listen.
confident a second ago. I'm going. And who
Bro,
wants to
bro.
join me? Well, go on. Let's.
Bro, can you go
Let's see
back
what
through the
happens.
dimension door once you use it once?
I
or
don't
you
think
just
so.
end up- So go in there through the door regularly, and if shit hits the fan, use your dimension door to get out.
I can only use it once.
Yeah, so go through the walk through
normal
the door, open the
wooden
door, go through. If it closes behind
Oh.
you,
and then
Okay.
I'll go
I see
with
what you
you.
mean. I see what you're saying now. Okay.
So we can both go through the dimension door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time someone tried the dimension door, they didn't go through. I'm just saying, there's no reason to risk more lives if he's already planning on doing this. Smart. The last
And
time
you-
someone tried to go through with him, they didn't make it.
And also, once you open up the dimension door and you go through it, once
get
you
that.
step out the other end, the dimension door fades. You have to cast the spell again.
Right.
Just saying.
So he's gonna walk in normally and then put a door behind him to get it back out. Is this plan?
Well, is the door that we're in right now, is it open then, you're saying?
So you guys are back in where the sarcophaguses were in that tomb room.
Yes.
You guys haven't really fucked with the door yet. It seems to be closed still, same door as before.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Okay. Yeah, did you?
Still closed.
Yeah, it's still closed. Do you just look at it?
I'm gonna
Wait.
push on it.
Is the sloth sarcophagus open?
Yes.
Huh, so that was real.
Do you? You can. There's definitely something different about it. There's stuff littered around the ground in front of it. However, that you haven't quite noticed until now. But yeah, there's something else there.
I'm gonna go investigate that heap of things.
Okay. But one thing that's worth mentioning: when you put your hand on the door, you strangely felt compelled to place your other one up on the door as well. And once you did that, the door, seemingly whatever mechanism was holding it shut, begins to just slide, and the door opens. As you go back to check out whatever it was that fell out of the sarcophagus, it seems to be about 30 or 40, maybe even close to 50, very tightly packed in small animal carcasses. Some of them have fallen to the ground in front of the sarcophagus. Some of them are still inside the actual coffin itself, being held together by various innards and whatnot. Yeah.
Does it reek? Like
Oh
you
yeah,
said
it
before?
smells disgusting.
I'm gonna take. I have some common clothing on me. I'm gonna take the shirt and wrap it around my face
Okay. All right.
and use like the. Dude, I'm gonna look into the Wrath coffin.
Okay.
Is there still the mark from where I drove my lance through it?
Yes.
Okay. Pearl, could you use your mage hand to rummage through these animal bits?
As long as they're not too heavy, sure.
So-
They're small animals, so you just rummage through it, see if there's anything underneath the pile.
There's like squirrels, chipmunks, bunnies, rats, rodents, that sort of thing.
Okay, mage hand.
Connected to the Brickshire Forest.
And you kind of step over there and you find a slip of paper that has the word Argus Dagger left on. No.
Excuse me?
No. That didn't happen. As you start,
cannon.
clearing apart this pile of squirrel and other just rotted small animal carcasses, eventually you begin to clear it away. What is your end all goal here? To just move it all aside or what?
Just like search it, I guess.
Just search it?
Yeah.
You know,
Move the animal carcasses.
okay, yeah, you don't find anything and move all the carcasses aside. And after going through every single one, you don't find anything significant. But you do have like a small opening in front of you where you've cleared the animal carcasses aside. There's an open, maybe about a foot, one tile, foot by a foot, to where you've been using to kind of examine each one to see if there's anything special. As you get the last carcass moved to the side, there's a pool of blood that's formed where you're kneeling, or where your mage hand is sorting through these animals. This very large, disgusting, nasty pool of old, rotten blood begins to just kind of bubble slightly, and you can see it ripple and kind of move as it starts to form some sort of something, some sort of shape or insignia on the ground.
I'm gonna grab all the rest. Guys, look.
Rush over. I guess I was already there.
Okay, you guys all begin to watch the symbol start to form, and as the ripples begin to turn into waves, they begin to part the blood and move pieces of it aside to begin to form the actual the outline of whatever the symbol is. It takes maybe a good 2 minutes or so as the blood is moving very thickly, very slowly. But after a couple minutes, you see it begin to take the shape of the insignia of Selvatarm that you've seen many times before within the Underdark.
I have an idea.
Yep.
Why don't we get some of that blood and do the exact same insignia on that door?
The door's open.
Yeah, door's open
Oh.
now.
Oh, never mind then. Okay, so let's go through.
Alright. Is that the plan here?
That's
So
my
we're
plan.
gonna
And
go
if you guys
through-
want to do that or not, I can take one with me if if shit hits the fan, but
I'm not gonna go in there until I know that it's safe. If you're
Okay.
going.
Oh, Mr. Big Talk. Now suddenly it's not
Well,
safe.
I can't teleport through a damn wall. There's no reason.
I
to
can
have...
take one person
Yeah,
with
but
me.
That's what I'm saying. Last
so-
time you just tried that, the guy didn't make it through, and he would be stuck in there. So why?
Okay.
And the door's open too.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, Joey, knowing that is the case, how far in front is this door to the next room where I can see an open clearing?
It's dark from what you can see beyond this doorway. Can't really discern much. It's dark, and you can hear drops of condensation falling from the cave ceiling, but that's about it.
Okay, I know the measurements now. All right. I'm going
Argus, I'd like Argus to make a survival check if you could.
To see if you survive.
15.
Okay, yeah. So, Pearl, you're doing what right now exactly?
I'm going in that door. If anyone wants to come with me, you are more than welcome. Only one person though.
Is anybody?
So
I
wait,
know we're
wasn't
gonna-
there a reason why it failed? Like, wasn't it because they
I hit a wall.
you ended up right in the wall? So if that's not the case, then we'd both easily be able to make
Right.
it through.
I don't think Pearl should go alone.
I'll go with him.
I don't think it should be 2 people. I think it should be all or none.
Well, I can't. If it's bad in there, I can't get you all out. I can only get one person out.
Then we die together.
no, 2 people will leave, and everyone else will die together.
I don't know if that's an option. I don't think that's an option.
Oh, trust me, when Pearl's in a dire situation and he sees that dragon spawn again, he'll use his options to get out
Don't
and
think
survive.
that's possible.
I don't think you know
Why not?
Pearl very well.
I literally don't think once we're in there, if it is as bad as we think, I don't think he can do that.
Well, I mean, that's pure guessing, though, right? But he will try, and if he can, which we have no idea whether or not he can, I'd say 50-50 chance.
And if we have no other opportunity to go through, we turn around and go back to where we were.
There was another path, yeah.
We go back to Kogan.
No, there was another path on the road there by the Cyclops.
Yeah, there was an upwards path, but that went up. We need to go down.
Do we? I mean, up might get us out of here. This might just do what we told those people we were going to do, but...
So we're just gonna let them fucking die then?
Well, it's that or this, maybe. Just saying, we don't know. But we do have a third option. We can die here, we can fight here and win, or we can just get the fuck out of here and go up the other path and see if it leads us out of here.
We're too far into this.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not too far to just go in there and die. Not if we can have someone scout it first. I'm not just gonna
You
go
were
in there.
just saying
I'm just saying it's possible.
that you think it's a fear trap.
Yeah,
so
but
why,
I'm not
why
enough
are
to
you
risk
so
my
scared?
life. Not enough to risk.
Okay, let's just
my
stick with this
life.
plan. Pearl and I will go in there.
Let's get smoke. You're a
If,
good
if for
man.
any reason y'all need to come in here, if we don't make it out in 5 minutes,
Come in.
just put
Well,
your
the
hand on the
door
door.
might
You
be
did it
shut.
before, Aragus.
Well,
If y'all are gonna sit there and argue about it, me and Pearl are just gonna go do it.
I mean, there's no argument. I'm just not going in. He doesn't have to accept that, but or he doesn't have to agree with it, but he has to accept it. I'm not just gonna go in. Not if we have a plan that possibly prevents everyone from having to run into that thing
And
again.
if they can't telly out, they die.
I can
But they
attempt- I can
understand those risks. They're doing it to see.
So why are they
everyone-
risking their hide for you?
for all of us for the mission, not just for me?
I can make 2 people invisible. That
God, I don't know
helps.
why I always have to explain every action. It's just the way I'm playing my character, Andrew. If that's okay
I'm-
with you, I'm
Keith,
not. Gonna...
this is not.
Okay.
Don't meta. I
Well,
understand
it
what
seems
you're doing.
meta because like
I'm
it's
trying to
just
convince your
logically,
character
this
otherwise.
makes so much sense to anyone.
I'm gonna interject
I
here,
don't get
guys.
it.
Who cares? I'm doing it. If you guys want to come, cool. If you don't, then
Yeah, you've
So
already
you're on the other side.
you've offered to do this. I think that you should do it.
come on,
There's no
smoke.
reason
If
to
anyone
risk
else wants to
all
come,
of our
sure.
lives.
But let's find out.
All right, so you are going through. Plan is to dimension door back if anything
Yes.
nefarious happens.
With smoke.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Pearl and I go through the door.
Okay. Yeah. So you go through the doorway. It's not the same exactly as it was before in your dream sequence. The room doesn't illuminate itself. However, Aragus, you notice as they begin walking into this room, there is a second set of footsteps following in the identical path of Smork and Pearl. Same footprint, same shoe size, same everything. It looks as if there's just like literally 2 copies of them walking behind one another as they go into this room. You can see the footprints form in the dust as they walk through.
Wait.
And that's where we'll call it a session for tonight. Yeah, we'll call it there.
Good
Yeah.
sound. Good sesh.
Freaked you guys the fuck out with that. Like, that was so great.
I knew the second you
Once
said
the
legendary
dragon
action,
showed up,
the second
like-
you said legendary action with the fucking alien creature, I was like, something's up here, man. I was like,
We went from spiders to legendary action aliens. That is not gonna lie.
and it was just like how Joy was doing everything. He's like, yeah, he hit it. He just hit a 46 on you. Yeah, you just got 32.
Oh,
Oh, this
yeah.
dragon comes out. Like,
He was rolling like 36s to hit and stuff. Like it was gnarly.
what was his armor class?
22.
Mine's higher.
Yeah, with a bunch of spells and buffs and stuff.
Yeah.
Still higher.
still counts.
Yeah, good fight, you guys. Good fight. And good session. That was fun.
Yeah, it
What
was
was
a great
the
session.
challenge rating
Absolutely
of
great.
the alien queen?
The alien queen, 19. The alien
And the
queen,
dragon.
19 of the of the alien thing. Yeah, 19 of the dragon. I think there was like a 17 or something.
Really?
What? The dragon
Alien
fucking
was-
one-shot us all.
Yeah, I mean, what the It doesn't matter.
Because we're all
See
standing together.
And
like,
and he did use his special breath weapon that you can only use like once per 5 turns. So does more damage. You guys died, and it wasn't like real. It was a dream sequence. So. You just died.
If you die in a dream, do you really die? It's just a dream.
And now you have to ask yourselves: is what you're experiencing now really real, or is it a dream?
Yeah, am I in a dream right now?
Man, if only I had my glass eye with me as my trinket to see if it was real or not.
Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do our sign-offs and everything, you guys, as we normally do. Mr. Oof, we haven't heard like anything from you tonight, man.
I know. I couldn't find like a spot for me to talk ever, kind of. But
Yeah, I don't think Oof would have had much input there.
Yeah, but I had fun in the session either way. Like even me being like 45 minutes late, I still had really a lot of fun.
You didn't pass out. That's good.
Nope,
Yeah.
not this time. Dude, last time I just literally did not have enough sleep, and I was just tired after work. It was terrible.
What about Mr. Aragus Andrew?
Nothing to say to you, Joey.
I'm sure we'll talk afterwards, and I'll harass you.
Yeah.
We can
That's all I
talk
got.
about it. What about Mr. Pearl Baggins?
Great session. I loved how it was kind of strange that you wanted to exchange stories around this fire and then they get manipulated. I'm glad mine didn't because I didn't want to get molested. So yeah, just saying. It was a good session. Great. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was. And Mr. Kiefling.
every week, man. Every week. You
I
call
know,
me
it's
Queenie.
terrible.
It's been so long. Oh, God. I kind of had a feeling that we weren't just going to die right there, but if we go
That would have been me totally like going out of my way to just kill you guys.
That's
'cause
what,
I'm
I don't know if you saw
on-
I said in the chat. I was like, well, I see now that Joey wants us to not play this campaign any longer. That would be the
There's
only
Enderboar.
explanation. Like that didn't fit anything. So that was good. I'm excited to wait for next Tuesday now. So I'll definitely replay the last probably couple hours of this on next Tuesday if anyone didn't get to catch the last couple hours or whatever. So
And the highlight will be up on your channel either tonight or tomorrow.
yeah, I'll probably do it first thing in the morning here. I'm pretty tired right now, so.
Yeah, that's fine. And Mr. Swarp.
That was definitely a crazy session. Lots of action, except for the little dip part in the middle. But the freaking dream sequence, that was really cool. I knew something was up. I didn't see that coming. That was cool.
Yeah, that was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in this week. We'll be back again, same time, same place next week on Tuesday. Check it out. Check out all our voice streams, Kiefer streams, of course, you know that. I don't know if anyone else streams, but check out all of our social medias and Twitters and all that good stuff that's in the Google Doc and the exclamation D&D command. We love to hear from you guys, me especially. So yeah, just hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you next week.